Feidlin is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our supreme and master speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Azuta Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Nina Grimstarter, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mikto Rabentau, Anathos Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Pandaloo Stormarrow, Tex, Kylin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypup, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Woobs the Wolf, Severa, Circa Barakil, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Late in the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zakuro, Bergie, Fudge, Sephiel, Cafe, Gregorium Cartus, and Eros. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/speakersxiv. Thank you. Good evening, Aorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Feidlin, episode 445. I'm Nikhil Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wistonmail of Anadar and Rolodes. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. It is March the 22nd, 2025, and we're almost at 7.2, so today is the big 7.2. Yes.
Oh, it's been so long. This has been a grueling wait.
Yeah, it has.
But you know what? It's still going to be a wait, too, because this patch is going to
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be staggered again.
Yeah. We'll talk about
it. The really
it.
good content is coming eventually.
Eventually.
It's
a very slow drip patch.
It'll be good content, but yeah, they're going to 1 teaspoon at a time.
Yes.
It's also fascinating that none of the long-term content is really in this base patch.
Yeah.
Such a bad choice.
We'll talk about it. We'll read the patch notes, and of course we'll be checking the 7.2 website, which has also been updated, presumably for the last time before the patch. There will obviously be more in that, because I remember a time when a patch was just a patch, but this is a patch that lasts 6 months. Like this is
No.
No.
It's a contract now.
Yeah.
Don't exaggerate.
I remember, was it during Stormblood or something? I think towards the end of Stormblood, they're like, patches, there are going to be more patches. And I don't think anyone really understood what they meant by that at the time.
Yeah.
But now we know what they meant. There are more patches, that's for sure.
Patches,
yes.
It's the same patch, just multiple times.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that. Stay tuned for the post-show. There will be a post-show. We'll be answering questions from the Syndicate. And I don't think, though, that we'll have time for the Titanic one. I don't even know if it's ready, Mela. So we'll just...
That's fine. It is good, though. There's new characters being introduced.
Oh, that's exciting.
Brand new characters.
Okay. Well, that's something to look forward to when we have time for it. Well, let's jump into the show. It's time for recent events. Okay, well, we are starting with interesting news. The LuckyBancho numbers for Q1 of 2025 is out. I have a bigger picture of the numbers, the graph, if you will.
Shit game. Dead game.
Well, as you can see,
playing this game anymore.
Dead game. Well, so for our audio listeners, the numbers are down across the board. Now I don't remember every time we have the LuckyBancho numbers. I don't remember what the colors mean, but
blue is new players.
Okay.
Crimson is returning players. So they've been active since the last survey but weren't in the original survey.
Yeah.
And then green is continuing, so they've been playing before and after. So I suppose in a way it's saying that nobody has returned for this patch cycle.
That is what that seems to
But the
imply.
numbers otherwise are on par with the beginning of Shadowbringers.
It
but
lines
it's just
up.
we haven't attracted like old players to come back or any new players.
Yeah. That's it is important to note that like chat is saying, Q1 has not had
anything
a patch. So
I wonder why they track it by quarters. I feel like it'd be more relevant to say by patches, don't you think? but maybe that's just me.
I think they should do it by financial quarter.
Let's make it more complicated.
I would take sure. Why not? I think also they don't do themselves any favors because they have a very thin white overlay in the middle, which makes you think there's like a slightly different green and red that's something else.
Yeah,
that's an odd choice.
Questionable graph decisions, I'll say here.
Yeah. Now it is obviously there is. So first of all, this is not alarming. It is alarming, and it's if you thought the graph was just going to continue up forever, then obviously it's alarming. But we are at Shadowbringers level, and remember there has not been a patch this quarter, so it's accounting for that. That's why there are no returning players, because there's nothing to return to because there is no content that has been released this quarter.
Yeah, we're down a third since the peak.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's also I think this hits every kind of game or industry or whatever. Eventually, the COVID boom has to fall.
Yeah,
Like, do you remember those people were always talking about numbers on Twitch? Be like, oh man, these numbers are insane for COVID. Even 2-3 years later, it's still insane.
Yeah.
I mean, by that math, it should keep going up forever.
Yeah,
and it's like that's not. I mean, that's how a business guy might tell you that.
Yeah,
or or talk to a shareholder or whatever. But we live in reality here, and that's going back to a natural point before a big spike is how it goes.
Yeah. We can talk about this being worrying if it dips below Shadowbringers. If we're starting to get down to Stormblood levels of numbers, that's probably when we can have a discussion about this being worrying.
It ultimately, we didn't actually lose that much from the last one. It only is more notable because of the fact that we dropped below 1 million active players.
Yeah.
We did, I think it was something like we gained 170,000 characters and we lost 180,000 characters. So that loss is, in overall number, is actually not that big.
Yeah.
That's fair then. I mean, if you look at the Final Fantasy 1.0 numbers, I think we're doing okay.
God,
but also
never forget.
I thought that was the beta for. I thought that was the beta.
That
was full service
1.0. Oh my god!
But we were around Reborn in Heavensward were more or less stable, and Stormblood's jump wasn't huge. So for 3 expansions, we were around the same number. The COVID Shadowbringers boost plus the WoW Exodus timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Massively inflated numbers, and clearly a decent number stuck around. So really not negative in any major way.
Yeah, and I don't think it's not to say too that there isn't ongoing issues with 14 that are pushing down some of these numbers a bit. Not to say there isn't, but I do think this is a kind of natural settling of things after a very, very huge bust.
Yeah.
Or boom or
lasted
whatever.
4 years.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's very impressive.
Let's also just again clarify that the green means continuous players that have played in Q.
They were played in the previous quarter and
that are still playing in
now.
Q1. There's just no returning players, and remember that is because there has been no patch. Usually, players that leave the game, they come back for patches, right?
Well, the other thing is the returning number is determined by people that have the latest.
That's right.
MSQ achievement, which obviously there has not been another latest MSQ achievement, so they can't track it.
It has to be a green column because there is no achievement. Yeah.
Well, they could probably track it, but it would be inaccurate because it would just show who all previously had it and new people, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I think another thing to look at too is the Q2 part of 2024 for the launch of Dawn Trail, because at that point, that it has to be the highest there. I think even people's negative perceptions of Dawn Trail, the continuing player base would just keep playing, and at that point, you even start to see, okay, this is a kind of a slowing down, a natural decline a little bit as well, just from, like I said, from the boom to the bust cycle almost.
Yeah. I think the drop from Endwalker launch to the end of Endwalker is of maybe similar significance. I suppose it'll if by the time we get to 7.5 and we're in a really terrible situation, if this trend continues and we suddenly do drop to Storm numbers.
Normally the patch normally just before an expansion launches, the numbers go up again.
Yeah.
You do see the uniqueness of Shadowbringers on here too. Of just like
Yeah.
it's the only one to like keep climbing because of
was
COVID,
very
because of the WoW
impressive.
exodus.
Yeah.
Because every WoW streamer was like, I hate WoW. I'm playing this anime game now.
I mean, it starts following the regular trend, but then it just goes up.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a start there. And then you see Endwalker is returned to the form where like it peaks at the top and then
Exactly, it
sinks
drops,
down, and then Dawn Trail continues the trend.
It's
the
higher
drop-off
numbers,
from WoW.
but same pattern.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So don't worry. I know a
it's
lot of your favorite streamers are ringing the alarm bells again, but please look at the data before you start screaming because it's not that serious.
Don't click on the 40-minute video essay on why 14 is dying.
Yeah.
You're not.
No.
You're not going to get anything useful out of it. I promise you.
Okay, so there you go. That's LuckyBancho. Released on the 6th. These are numbers from the 16th of March. It is. It's a little. Shouldn't it have been released later to include March's numbers? But
I agree. It is very strange to do this just before a patch releases.
Yeah.
They must have a very strict like time schedule of when they do this, so they just think...
They've done it before. I'm pretty sure a couple times where it's just I guess whatever cycle they decide to go through. I've no clue who does LuckyBancho stuff, but you know
they also specifically mentioned, I think in the original Japanese, that there's been an uptick in particularly Japanese players. I don't think they can speak as well necessarily to like overseas players hiding their data on the lodestone.
Oh yeah,
which
that
is
as well.
Which does affect the numbers. It might not affect it significantly. We'll never really know.
No.
It's unfortunate that you can't check that.
Yeah.
Yes. Square Enix is always going to give us the heavily skewed numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, Square Enix just gives you active adventurers and it always goes up.
Yeah. Well, not active. It's just
No, active, sorry. Yeah, adventurers.
Just registered accounts.
Characters.
Yeah, it's characters. I don't think they give us character numbers. They give us
just characters,
accounts.
Guys.
Yeah, I think they give us account numbers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. You can choose to look at the data and accept it for what it is, or think that the game is dying because someone said so. There you go.
We're both sidesing it. We're fence sitters here. We know how to really interpret the data.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to the data is there. You can see it.
Yeah.
We should all know how to read a graph.
It's a best estimation anyway. Like Yogi said, they don't have all the actual information.
Yeah.
I always caution people to don't be like a numbers guy. Don't be a Steam charts guy.
No.
If you become a person who like really cares about Steam charts, like it's gonna ruin your enjoyment of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Don't be that kind of guy.
Play the games you like and don't bother with numbers.
Chad is actually bringing up a good point as well. Numbers are going up significantly in China and Korea. We just don't have those numbers because they're not on the global lodestone.
That's true as well.
That's also true. But that's
true.
It's a global game, and
the
mobile version too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because like even if it goes, our communities go down. If they're still getting significant numbers from China and Korea, they'll still support the game globally.
No. Yeah. No.
They'll shut down and it'll be a Chinese exclusive.
Yeah.
If you want to keep playing, you have to go to Chinese.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, I'm
moving, guys.
I just saw the argument that we can't use the COVID excuse any longer, but that's permanent in the graph forever. You know, we have to. That is always going to be part of that graph.
That's the reason why Shadowbringers and Endwalker is higher on average.
We have to always use that defense for those numbers because they're set in stone. Yeah. It happened.
And you can look at any company that deals in like digital sales or whatever, or any especially video games. You will always see the massive COVID boom.
Yeah,
it is just. It was a period of time.
Subscription services, all this sort of thing.
Yeah,
and
Netflix
that is not
would be insane if you could. Have them.
It is not a natural state of the market at all. No. Like people don't stay at home like that constantly anymore.
No.
Stormblood's numbers are probably realistically where this came.
But WoW is something
maybe
that I
hopefully
think
a little bit higher than that, maybe.
Yeah.
But we can say that the World of Warcraft numbers that's more like that affected us more than anything. The exodus was massive.
Big.
The
It was a
community,
crazy time.
the WoW community turned on WoW and went to 14.
This community hasn't recovered. The amount of toxic players these days. Oh my god!
I mean,
I know they say stuff like tunes. Like, what the fuck is that?
What is that?
Yoshi P has talked about it before, that like the combination of the WoW exodus as well as COVID was a perfect occurrence for them in terms of what it did to their game.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
he's even said, while we'd love to chase that, it'll be very close to impossible to do so again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless there's a new pandemic, please, no,
Well,
no more.
Swine flu, is that happening? Right?
No. So yeah, there you go. A LuckyBancho.
Thank you.
Not as
LuckyBancho.
serious as it might seem.
I appreciate you
serious.
doing the numbers. No one else can really do numbers.
Whoops.
Ah!
Oh God,
no!
you've been taken. Big,
No!
big graph took you.
I mean, sorry, 14. It's so bad. It's dying.
Well, there
That's
you go.
more like
There you go.
it. That's more like
There
it.
we go. There we go.
Don't put me to the
You're
demons
back in
again.
line. All right.
boy.
Right. Next, we have to look at the patch website 7.2. Got updated. I mean, we are about to talk. We are about to read the very long patch notes, but
There are some new screenshots here that aren't
There's
in the
some
patch
new-
notes.
yeah,
Some new green dots.
there's some new green dots.
To tick
Yeah,
off the
there are
list.
some new green dots, yeah.
I do love a green dot.
Yeah.
If the dots are there, you've got to click them to remove them. So let's check those dots out.
Let's check some dots out. Let's see. Here we go. I closed the window, you see, as I always do. Have it prepared and then close the window when it's time to go. All right, here we are.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have some green dots here on Arcadion.
They did a lot of pictures for
There's
this.
a lot of pictures here.
We know everyone who's involved in this quest line pretty much already.
Yeah, we have.
The fascinating
We know
The
3
fascinating
opponents.
thing about that Catboy that's shown as also the third opponent in this raid tier is that he's not wearing a regulator in this first picture.
No, there's some,
Oh, yeah, you're
there's
right.
definitely some interesting.
Like he wears,
Plot development
obviously he's
with them.
wearing it when we fight him because I mean otherwise he'd die.
Yeah, yeah. And then we
maybe
have
he
this
does.
horrible creature.
I don't like her.
Dos mio, Tataru,
Yeah.
she's back.
Tataru.
What's her name? Babaru.
Yeah,
Babaru.
Boing boing.
That's the first boss, Rollo.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got. I don't
There's
remember.
an accusatory child.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the names.
Get him,
That's
officer.
the one, officer.
Frogman. This is dancing.
Ah.
we knew this, but yeah, he's confirmed.
I
He's
love
a
this
frog.
frog guy. He's so fucking funny.
He's a vile
I hate
creature.
him.
Have you seen his disgusting toad?
Yeah,
Disco frog man.
He's so yeah.
Why is Disco Frog like a thing in Japan, Rollo? I've asked this before, but I feel like you would know better.
Disco frog, like as a concept or like a character.
Yeah, as a
archetype?
concept.
I'm
maybe because
I'm
they
not
have
sure.
big fat thighs. You know, they can dance. They have stamina. They can. You know, that's it. That's why.
And even if you
I
don't,
guess-
even
well,
if you don't know, maybe people that see this in the comments will.
Yeah,
respond.
that's true.
What's the
That's
other one
Someone
Square Enix
tell
does? Touchy Me. That's like another kind of disco frog, right?
Touchy
Mhm.
me,
From-
touchy you.
From FF7. From FF7, right? There's Touchy Me.
I mean, I was also thinking of Jiraiya as well.
Right. Oh, okay.
From
Okay.
I couldn't tell you. They just like disco frogs.
That's
Sorry.
for chat.
Maybe it's a
Sorry,
funny
that's for
concept.
the
Yeah,
comment
chat
section.
will-
Let us know.
Comments were there.
yeah.
Kermit was a disco frog. Maybe that was popular in Japan.
Maybe. Pudding
So
lady.
this is probably a pudding flan. But it also-
Disgusting.
Oh, do I want to see that? Are they gonna make her
Uh,
fat or something?
They're going
We've
to
seen what
inflate
she.
Well,
her.
we've seen her
looks
just
like.
being-
She
Did
does
they- oh,
get-
did
She
they?
turns
Fine.
purple. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Yeah,
She's just like gelatinous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catboy.
Fenrir
Fenrir.
or like wolf.
Mhm.
He has a
type thing.
regulator
it's a
on here,
Fenrir.
obviously.
He's got some hot nails.
He's got some hot
Doesn't he?
nails. Oh yeah, look
Yeah.
at those.
Oh my!
it does.
They're fucking bricks. He's got the fucking bricks.
Got bricks on his.
What are those? Why are his fingers so
He
cubular?
says
They look like
square.
shit.
He's slaying, please.
The thumb
Did
looks
the-
fine.
yeah.
Every
Did the
other one.
graphics update miss his hand? He's got the Sims 1 hands.
He's got
Disgusting.
such big thighs. God
does.
damn.
He's
a
horrible,
massive
isn't he?
thigh.
He's really horrible.
Yeah, I don't like the thighs.
I think he's fine from the waist up. If you look
The
at
waist up
anything
is
Yeah, the
fine.
top part's
No
fine.
waist up.
The waist up, but then you remember that he's got like
The-
frog skin, and it's probably like
The-
slimy
oh,
and
he's so
gross.
Yeah,
disgusting.
he's slimy.
Yeah.
He's got like slimy ears too that are
Yeah,
like
Oh,
slimy
yeah.
ears.
and slimy.
Yeah,
Hairy slime ears.
hairy slime ears.
Watch out for the mucus, guys.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they show
And
off
the
the
gear.
gear, which we've seen
This
before,
is
but
the
here they are
raid
in
tag,
game
Yeah,
and not on a.
it's
Piece of
whatever.
And that's it.
All right.
It's incredibly simple for 8-man raid gear.
Yeah, there's a little blurb. The unstoppable upstart dominated the light heavyweight division of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, earning the right to compete in the next tier. But behind the flashy thrills of the realm's premier entertainment, tensions rise among the young fighters who face the looming threat of psychonecrosis.
Oh yeah, that's it. Psychonecrosis. That's like the main plot line for. That's like
Yes.
half the. What are they called? Regulators, replicators,
Regulators.
Regulators.
regulators. That's like half the plot of like their concept is in this content, and then the other half of it's in the MSQ. So you kind of
Yeah.
need to. You have to do both for it to get the proper lore.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being the disco frog guy and dying for being a disco frog?
Oh,
know?
that would be
I mean, maybe in his opinion, his life was well spent.
That man is twerking himself to death. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
He loves.
God.
Look how happy he is.
Yeah, he's happy. He died
loves
doing what
being
he
a frog.
loves. Yeah. This.
Can you shoot the replicator off?
God, if you
And
die
then
like
kill them.
this.
That's killing him. That's killing him. We're seeing a man dying right now.
Yeah.
You can knock regulators off people. Remember
Absurd.
someone? I think Wuklamant might have done it to Zeralta.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we shoot it off just before we kill him,
Yeah.
Oh, I
Problem
don't
solved.
think. I think the people of Solution 9 might respond negatively to you if you did that.
Yeah.
to
A
someone.
little bit.
Party
That's
foul,
right.
man. You can't
I'm
do
here
that.
to bring the whole establishment down.
Okay, we've this has not been updated.
We've done that.
The next one is Hildebrand.
Oh yeah, Hildy is
yeah,
next. Yeah.
or Hardy boiled.
Hardy boiled.
Hmm.
Here he is.
Oh, look at that.
Or sorry, here
Yes.
she is.
Yes.
Nashu with an
Nashi
egg.
with her high res egg.
That's like worth $1,000 in my country. You got the $1,000 egg.
The textures on that egg is really
Such a good egg.
So high quality.
Yeah.
Such random stuff is so high quality.
Yeah.
For
I
no
know.
reason.
Remember
It's
the
so
fucking
round.
like booze physics when he like
Oh,
tore
yeah.
the booze in half?
yeah.
And then right after, they will show you the lowest quality thing.
Yep.
Super close up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll have this egg that has more polygons than most of the game,
Yeah.
and then it'll zoom
And
in
then-
on
and then right after-
Raoban's cloak.
She's gonna pull out the fucking bomb she's had since like the
Yeah.
moment we're born. That looks so shitty.
Which has no texture.
Some Minecraft textures on it, yeah. We got her with an egg, and then we got Hardy boiled looking.
Oh, we've seen that one before.
Yeah.
Yes, somewhere in Ueyawata, seemingly.
Nashu
Something's going
Makaraka
on.
has followed the trail of the missing
Trail.
Inspector Hildebrand to the neon-lit metropolis of Solution 9, enlisting the aid of Detective Hardy Boiled, a man of eerily familiar appearance and resilience. The search for everyone's favorite agent of inquiry continues.
Oh.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, that's going to be good. Thank God
2.5.
that's in 7.25 as well.
I don't
Yes.
think we have.
So glad I don't have to rush to
Yeah.
do Hildebrand. You know, it takes so
I'm just
long.
going to take my time with the MSQ and then wait 2 months to enjoy the rest of the content.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think you don't have to look at the rest because it's all in the patch notes.
Yeah, it's just something I wanted to mention because we saw when we looked at this gear last time. I think we assumed that this gear was Zidane, but it's when
Is
you
it
look
not?
at this, what he's got this like necklace thing and the armlet things. I think this is Amaranth. Amaranth.
Amarant.
Is that his name?
Amarant was definitely one of them that they showed because they had the guy with the red hair.
I feel like we said
Yeah.
Amaranth at some
We
point,
did
but
talk
maybe
about Amaranth.
we said
Maybe
both
we
of-
did, but-
maybe we decided on Zidane.
Yeah, because the necklace is pretty iconic.
I mean, it
for-
looks just.
It's reimagined. Everything here is reimagined.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next we have crafting recipes. Which
Very nice.
I don't mind them. I mean, we've have something quite similar in game already.
Yeah,
from the
I was gonna
dungeon
say
drops.
this feels like something we already have, but I guess maybe not. But
I'm
like,
absolutely 100% here for the fucking
The weapons are
scepter of the
cool.
gods for
Dude,
the black
yeah.
mage. Like, oh my
yeah,
god!
the weapons are
the-
really cool.
Or is that white mage? I don't know, but it's
That's
just
white
Centaurs,
mage.
too. I'm a
That's
big
so
fan
cool.
of that.
Yeah.
I'll probably I need to get
The caster here is a red mage, Mela.
Oh yeah, little
yeah.
Lalafell.
Hmm.
Or blue mage in that game.
Yeah, I like the gold.
The only
stuff.
thing I am sad about is there's not. I want closer to the real Padu outfit for crafters.
Apparently,
The crafting gear doesn't look close enough.
weapons
I
are
think it's-
recolored Vanaspati. Apparently.
The Pelu Pelu gear is exclusive. Like I think exclusively drops from Walk or Lardor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want my
Warhorse Ormo?
crafter to wear it because
The second dungeon.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's
Nice
for
enough gear.
yeah.
I mean, it looks more detail.
Okay,
than that
this
than
this
the
stuff we
8-man.
don't. Oh, this is the
No.
minion we
The
didn't show.
beagle.
In,
The dog.
yeah, the
He's
beagle.
cute.
His neck looks a little fucked up, but it's alright.
Yeah, it looks a little
That's
funny.
okay.
It looks like his cranial.
Yeah,
He's got scoliosis.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, the above picture with the airship does confirm that it was an 4-man mount.
Oh,
Which
yeah, that's
they didn't
true.
show off when they showed the live letter.
yeah,
That's like a full airship too. It looks like.
Yeah.
like
It
an
was
actual
cool. It's
one.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah. We didn't discuss this before stream, but will we have time for Mogmail, or is that an interrupting element? In
I
this
think it's an
episode?
interrupting element today,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
We'll save it for next
Unless
week.
there's anything that was like actually relevant.
We are
like,
remember
about
that this patch
speculation.
is going to take a while
Most
to
of it's not
unfold.
coming.
There's going to be a
Yeah.
long drought for us
Yeah,
after
yeah.
this, so we're going to need this Mogmail for next week.
Next
maybe.
week gonna be big, and then every week after that,
Yeah.
we'll need Mogmail.
It'll be like game's dead again.
Yes. Yes.
And then at 7.1 or 2, it'll be or whatever the 0.25 or 0.1. That's when the game will be for real this time.
Yeah.
guys.
That's it.
The
Yeah.
real
I
content.
think it was the end of May is when the game's gonna be good again.
Yeah. Okay. End of May. Okay. So look
Mhm.
forward to that. Okay. So we're gonna read the patch notes now. This is everything. This is preliminary patch notes as of Friday. We've been running the show on a Saturday for 10 years. It's from the Saturday the 22nd
Not
is when we
always.
read these patch notes. No, that's
Mhm.
true.
Mhm.
That's true, Mela. Okay. Here we go.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
there they
this
are.
so we can read full, like Yoshi P.
Well, let's just make sure.
What?
Just hopefully there's no like new free companies and stuff.
Oh,
That's-
should we maybe?
Yeah.
Should we maybe?
Let's just-
to
There,
make-
there's
until
nothing,
until
so-
we lose, until we get rid of that part, we'll just cut that out. Okay, new main scenario quests. We got 2 new screenshots. Wuklamat and Evil.
She's staring down Evil Sveen,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but then Evil Sveen's crown
Oh,
In
is
what
just on a couch.
looks like that dungeon area.
The
like that
dungeon,
old
Alexandria.
palace, Yeah.
Yeah.
Castle.
Mm.
That's a
Glimmer.
bit interesting.
A Glimmer of the Past is the first name
Ah,
of the
from
MSQ.
Creel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
And there are
counted
8
these. Yeah.
quests in this MSQ, which is the same as 7.1.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, the MSQ is usually fairly beefy in patches these days.
Yes.
yeah. I don't think I've ever complained about the length of a patch
No.
MSQ in a while.
No,
No.
you'll get a good amount. There'll be a lot of yakking, a lot of cutscenes. Don't worry, I can guarantee you the moment you touch Crown and go into a cutscene, it will not be voiced. So don't worry. You won't have to actually listen. And there'll be maybe Stolder talking once at some point.
Did you say that there was going to be a lot of yakking, or did I just
Yakking, yeah.
as in throwing up? Isn't that what yakking means?
No,
it means
Yak,
talking.
yak.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see. I
yeah.
see. Yakking as in talking. Okay. I thought you were saying there's just going to be a lot of vomit in the MSQ this time.
No, no.
Yum.
Yummy. My favorite. Chronicles of a New Era has been added. The Arcadion. Some more
There's quite
pictures.
a lot of quests here as well. Yes, him.
The twink Catboy without the regulator.
What if it's a mistake? What if like they just took screenshots and they just like
That'd be really disappointing.
Yeah.
I kind of like the
I would
implications.
cry with laughter.
and you go in the cutscene, he just has it on. They just
Yeah.
Oh, I would. If that's true, that'd be the funniest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
I mean, they did put Thancred's evil Asian necklace on in actual painted artwork, or like drawn art.
That's true. But I feel
So-
like I wonder how that happened. I guess the artist didn't really understand. Like, got a picture of. They just took a
That's
picture of a
true.
Realm Reborn Thancred. I mean, like,
They
here
probably
it is.
just
Yeah,
Googled
they-
Thancred.
Yeah.
They had their references that they were given to them, and it was like, okay, draw all the jewelry and shit.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have the disgusting,
frog?
pre-disgusting, I
Oh.
should say.
He's offering you a drink.
Yeah, he's offering a drink.
Yeah.
Is that a Realm
He wants you to get you
Reborn
nice and loose before you start slipping and sliding everywhere with them.
No.
Does a Realm Reborn red have a bow on it? It might-
I don't remember.
I think it does.
Yeah, so it might just be that model.
It's probably the only bottle that they've ever rendered in this game.
Yeah, probably.
He's just shaking it. He's about to spray it. in your face, actually.
The start quest here is called Souls Under Siege.
That's fair.
yeah.
From Yana.
From Yana.
I don't remember who she actually was.
That's
in the
the
story.
older. That's the middle sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, lots of
The
quests.
sister of Thunder Thighs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A new side quest. This is the Corn Servant. When death comes to dinner.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you, corn servant.
Yeah.
You don't get enough attention and love.
But he certainly is getting it now. It will now be
Please don't
possible
die.
to perform repairs and access weather forecasts while
Yeah.
playing in New Game Plus.
Wow, fucking shit's this game? You can't repair currently
Very
when you do New Game
random.
Plus?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. And it's been in the
I don't
game
understand.
for years.
What does that mean though? Like from NPCs or from people?
I think it's more for yourself, like as a crafter. 'Cause I would
Oh.
Why
think-
can't you do this?
I don't know. That's very strange. For treasure hunts, rewards for Loba skin and Brock skin treasure maps have been adjusted, so we're getting
It's for the new Glam Glam.
new
you
glam.
can make the screen
Oh yeah, we can
capture
widen
full
it
screen
again.
again.
Not that it really adds anything, but okay. And then we have rewards in Cenote Jaja Goral has been adjusted. So again, that's the
More
roulette.
map stuff.
Yeah.
More, yeah, it's all for the new Glam Glam.
That's not the roulette. That's the left and right.
Oh, that's the left and right. Oh, yes. There's no changes to the roulette.
We
Sorry.
don't have the
We don't
roulette
have a
yet, do
roulette
we?
for this one.
Not for this one.
It'll appear in
Where is it?
it'll be in what's it called? Fucking Unlost Memory. I can never remember its name.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Eventually. Don't worry, in about a year's time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just looking at this, like, I cannot imagine the amount of issues that New Game Plus has. Because essentially, it just sets time back, right? When you play New Game
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, it changes
I
the
don't
world
really
state
know.
for you.
The fact that we even have this system in a spaghetti plus game like this is kind of
I mean, it's
incredible.
impressive.
Yeah.
I feel I
It
did
is
it.
cool.
I did a Realm Reborn on it like a year ago or so. I didn't notice anything weird in particular, but maybe.
Well, you
I
never
was just
tried to
doing a
repair.
Reborn.
You never tried to repair.
Yeah, I
apparently.
didn't know. I just dressed up and started watching the cutscenes.
Yeah. Okay, grand and free companies. The following
This is
additions
big.
and adjustments have been made to
Shut up.
sub-aquatic. Oh, this is big news for sub-aquatic
big.
voyages.
Yeah, because
Guys,
there's new stuff.
new areas has been added. New items have been added. And maximum submersible rank has been increased from 125 to 130.
I feel like I say it every time we talk about this, but
Sorry.
it upsets me every time that they kept up this rather than airships.
I know. So
Why
I mean,
submarines? They're
some are
shit.
just kind of lame.
They're so
I
lame.
agree. And also, I don't understand why they didn't change it to spaceships once we got to Endwalker.
I
Yeah,
know.
there's no reason. Who the hell cares about submarines?
It
Well,
is
that's
just
one.
How
I hate
much fucking ocean is there out there for us to explore?
Oh.
I hate the fucking submarine animation too.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck's that coming from?
Yeah.
At least with the airship, I could be like, okay, there's like a place for it to land in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, they
And with a
put, like-
rocket, sure, but like a sub in the goblet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does it go through the desert first?
Yeah.
Rollo, it's just like a replica of the Titanic in the middle of the desert that has a submarine port at the very bottom of it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
no,
That's right.
Yeah,
Stupid. They
Nice
built
reference.
airship docks in all of the housing areas for the animation, didn't they? So
Well, there's a
Or does it come
unique
out the
animation for
city-states?
each
yeah,
housing. Is
Yeah.
there not for submersibles, right? It's just in the water.
no, it's just
or
the
submersible.
ocean.
You just see it in the water.
Yeah,
Mm.
boring.
The fact that they
I mean, the
haven't.
Goblet is the most confusing. Well, actually, the Goblet and the and Imperium are now both the confusing ones because
Yeah.
they have no connection to water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Yeah, it's weird that they don't like update both. That they just decided to be like,
Well, no, it's because it's a tier. There's no reason.
This was
using
the
airships.
next step of it, but they never thought
Yeah.
we'll do more steps, like Yogi says, to spaceships or literally any other more interesting mode of transportation or exploration. Ships would have been cooler than submarines.
I
I'm
agree.
tired of
Boats
submarines.
on the ocean.
Yeah.
But
I
no.
hope it blows up like that Titanic one already.
Same.
I'm so
Oh
tired.
Yeah.
my god.
hope all
Titan.
subs implode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it implodes with Cecily on board.
Okay. Stop with the Cecily. Okay, for housing, snow can now be disabled for indoor furnishings.
I like that they don't explain what this is for the layperson. They just like, this is what it does.
SSAO is
That's ambient occlusion.
It's
So
ambient
it's like
occlusion,
yeah.
Subsurface
Yeah.
ambient occlusion, but they don't say that.
no. You can
And
disable it if you don't want it.
Yeah.
it makes the shadows look nicer because they can cast shadows on itself. I think is the thing,
Yeah. I
or
think
like in a better way.
So
Oh,
sorry.
and-
So this is with it on.
That's with it off.
That's with it off. So you would. I see.
Because you see, like the corner has no
I see. It's to make like
Yeah.
white
shadow.
corners.
It's just better
not-
shadowing overall.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah.
I think it just gives them more directions to like scatter into.
And you can also make like walls that don't have like very visible corners. You know, that's probably something you'd want. This setting will be applied to all who enter the estate, not just the estate owner.
Well, that's the weirdest part.
That is interesting.
I like the idea that
Okay.
you can walk into an estate and it explodes your PC.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna make my estate force you to use like DLS.
Yeah. that's us.
You gotta use ray tracing.
Or the,
Yeah, my
it
house.
forces ray trace. It forces like the highest
I will
quality
have
ray tracing.
1,000 different lights in the living room as well.
Yeah.
The second you walk in, your computer explodes.
Just fountains everywhere.
Adjust this setting via the interior settings window by opening the housing menu while inside your estate hall, then checking or unchecking the disable SSAO for furnishings option. Okay, in accordance with this addition, the adjust lighting interface has been renamed interior settings. When changing this setting for a free company estate, you must have whole remodeling authority. For private estates, you must have adding/removing/dying furnishings authority.
Whoa.
Okay. Why is that a different thing for private and FC? That's weird. Oh well. Housing things. Don't want to get into that. A warning message will now display on the screen when entering the garden of an estate scheduled for auto demolition. Oh, that's nice. You don't
Yes.
actually have to go in
Oh.
anymore.
Yeah, that was annoying.
The message will be
Well, it's just a
displayed to
warning,
private
though.
estate owners, and in the case of a free company estate, to all members of the free company. No, but it's like
Warning.
it's annoying to have to like go
Yeah.
into your house to know if you have been like up for auto
Yeah.
demolition. Now you know. You still have to go into your house. Just remember, you
You
still have to
got-
enter
you
your
pop into
estate.
the garden.
You go
and you
into
get
the
a horrible
garden,
message.
get the message. That's when you know I have to go inside. New furnishings. Furnishings from the Final Fantasy XIV Furnishing Design Contest have been added.
Wow.
New furnishings inspired by entries that did not win have also been added. So here we have the job stones. Look very
And
nice.
they individual.
Oh, they're so big and they look so
They are big.
juicy.
They do.
I know.
Well, I want to bite them
I hope
so
they're all
bad.
individual things though. They're all like that. Each of them's an item.
Yes.
I think right. They have because that's
Well,
just
they
normal
are,
table.
because not all of them
Yeah.
are there. Like
Exactly. well,
White
yeah,
Mage
yeah.
isn't there. My egg isn't there at all.
I know. Where's the egg?
Yeah.
Maybe there is no egg.
Oh, that'd be fucked.
Mm,
Um,
it looks. Ooh.
On my trophy cabinet with my drinks.
Yeah, with
Where I
your
keep my
drinks.
drinks and my trophies.
And
Yeah.
is that a Velociraptor trophy?
That's a chocobo.
That's a chocobo.
It's a chocobo.
Oh, you said it kind of looks like a Velociraptor.
It does look like a
It's like a little skinny to be a chocobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks more and more like a Velociraptor the more I drink.
Yeah.
And obviously, I keep my drain cover in my house
Yeah.
for my sewage drain.
Is that
my
a
Teenage
Fantasia
Mutant Ninja Turtle.
on the shelf too?
It looks like a tiny.
Yeah, I think it is.
Fantasia,
Yeah.
I have a nice 2020 mint Fantasia.
Okay.
Drink this will wake up
There's
different people.
also some sort of whatever this is.
It's a drain cover. It's a sewage
Yeah, it's a
drain.
manhole.
Hmm.
Cool.
Manholes has finally been added to Final Fantasy 14.
Manholes
That's how you
for
get to your submersibles.
Yeah, that's right. Manholes, but still no toilets, right?
I do agree with Chat. I think it's a floor lamp. I think that white is a light.
Oh, yeah, because it's up. Yes, it has like a little. Yeah, there's a little light coming out of it.
I don't like it.
I mean, I'm not going to use it.
Some sort of
It looks like a holograph, like projector.
Interior partition.
interior partition with like
Yeah, that's nice.
openings. Looks nice.
I think that looks really nice. You could do like a little terrace sort of thing.
Yeah.
The column's very nice too. I do appreciate that.
Oh,
Yes, that's nice.
Goes well with my Roomba.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
The column's new as well.
Yeah, the column. Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have some cute
Ooh.
outdoor items.
That path is really nice.
I do like this. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a path. I think that's just a circle. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
you
but
could
like
call
It's a
it
circle
you could
path.
add it to. You could add it to other
That's
paths bits,
true.
though, to make like a cool
Mm.
little intersection.
I feel like it exists so you can put things in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
I don't know
cute
about the chocobo.
chocobo
cookies.
fountain
It's weird.
with like chocobo chicks in it, and then a partition, I think, or some like a trellis. I don't know what is happening.
Is
Oh,
it
it
a
looks
gate,
like
Oh, it's a
though?
gate.
I feel like it's a gate.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
But
That's
also,
cute.
why is it not like a fencing?
Yeah, why can't you just have
Yeah.
it on the edge of the property?
Mm.
They don't add enough to
And
that.
also
system.
this like semicircle or quarter circle thing. What is it called? A
Bit of
a
hedge. Just a
A little bit of
bush. It's a
hedge. A
bush.
bush.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go.
That's nice.
That's
Some
nice.
good stuff. Yeah, that's
Still-
all right.
Can't really put any of this in our garden because we have no more
No.
slots. Where are
Well,
they? Where are the
that's
additional
your
slots?
problem. That's your problem to deal with.
You
Yoshipi's providing so much furniture for you.
Hmm.
Be grateful.
New furnishings.
You got one choice. You got Occult Crescent or you got Housing.
Yeah,
Dispatch.
pick one.
New furnishings have been added. Some dressers.
These are very bulky
Yeah,
pieces
Yeah.
of furniture.
yeah. There's like a.
Very bulky.
There's also like a very visible. There's I don't know what this is. There's
It's like a circus tent.
It look.
A changing tent?
Yeah,
like
look at a changing
like
tent.
we get Nike for a sub or something. Not for a spa.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it
I
is
mean,
for.
Another stand to put dolls on is always nice because the game gives you lots of them.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
The doll stand's nice.
Lots
The
of
massive,
surfaces
like,
in general. This.
storage drawers, chest of drawers. I don't really like that.
Mm,
And the sort of the side cabinet thing with the window is quite nice.
yeah. This
But-
one's. I feel like we already have like
just a bit bulky.
15
We have a
versions.
variant
of
of
this
that.
already. Yeah.
It's just a massive. I mean, it's non-functional and it doesn't even look that great.
It's
It's
okay.
just-
It depends on
There's
your
so
aesthetic,
many-
I guess.
Does anyone have a set of drawers that is like 6 drawers tall
When
and
you-
then there's
It's
more
insane.
drawers at the
When you have to pull out like a step stool to get to the top drawer, I think you've gone too
Exactly.
far.
These honestly, these kind of remind me of the drawers I had as a kid in Dominican Republic, where like it would take up the entire wall, and there'd be
That's
shelves
insane.
like that no normal person could reach.
Right.
I don't know why. It was just like that.
There's more. I have to say it right now.
don't-
I hate this door. Absolutely
Yes,
hate
really
this
bad.
action. This makes no
Really
sense.
bad.
But the rest is fine. This
Why does it
why
make
is
no
this here?
sense?
I just don't
Why
like
would
the
there be
like
police line in
police
AOC?
tape.
There's no police.
It's
Where's the
very
police?
a children's horror game. You
Yeah,
know, like
it
it's
is,
Five-
really
yeah.
bad.
or
Yeah.
Circle Ban or whatever the fuck. You know,
Maybe
that
they
kind
used to
of shit.
have that in Garlemald.
I don't like it either.
Sure.
It's stupid.
a wooden.
I mean, I
this
like
is
the
cute.
massive sword.
Yeah, you can make like a log cabin interior with this.
That's nice.
This,
Yeah.
And the pine doors.
Dozens
nice.
of logs.
Yeah.
on the wall.
And the fucking
turkey leg.
Italian meat.
Mm.
It's like a
yeah.
Spanish
Oh,
ham,
that's
maybe,
what it
whatever it's
is.
got, I
Oh,
can't-
yeah,
what is
yeah.
it called?
Where you just sit and
Whatever
cut.
that big ham is.
Yeah.
You just cut off little pieces with the prosciutto.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, prosciutto, that's it.
Who's is that Save the Queen?
It might be from Beatrix. It might be.
That's what I was
crafting
thinking.
item from her. She'll drop an item.
Yeah.
So that's the
crafting
EX.
item.
Yeah, that's the EX
Yeah,
reward.
probably.
It's a pretty good EX reward.
It's nice.
yeah,
It looks cool.
A new chandelier.
What
It's
do you
not
think
too-
of this? Oh, you don't think it's too bad? Because to me, it looks like a collection of halogen lamps.
It does look like that. For me, initially, it kind of, I was thinking like a sort of Art Deco Amarok
It,
vibe.
It looks like a
more.
big bug zapper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't throw your Lala at that. They're gonna get fried.
It also looks like it's just made of like PVC pipes, like little thin
Yeah.
plastic. It's just.
It's an odd design.
I feel like I might see it at IKEA.
Yeah.
And
Does it have a fan
and
on
like
the bottom?
and like the experimental like new seasonal design section.
Yeah, is it a fan at the bottom?
It looks
It might-
weird.
There's something at the bottom.
I
of
mean,
it.
it's not amazing. To be honest, I mean, it's
Whatever.
most
Whatever.
of the housing items are.
New tree.
Sorry. Sorry,
What
I
do
was.
you mean? What's
No, that was just not. I don't know why that
You
was
just
so
a tr-
funny. It was just.
because they did. There was no room in the previous one, so they had to do this.
It's a little bit of an unremarkable tree.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It really
Just
is.
some
Yeah.
tree.
yeah. It's
cute.
nice.
Hey, it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no
Yeah.
to a new tree. I know people like trees
Yeah.
in their gardens, but
That's a
Variety.
great choice.
it's
Variety.
just the way it's presented was very like
It's a
In
little
the
sad.
goblet.
in the goblet.
corner.
Just nothing else around it. It's just a tree. Okay. New equestrian rolls, and then a new aquarium fish. Another one that will
No
look
new
very.
way to
Oh
do
my god,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool. Yeah. And of course, as always, never broken the
The
streak.
one system that they
The
never
one
stopped.
constant in every
love
patch now
this.
is a new seed for flower
These
pots.
have not been good since the old rose. They've always just been the same every fucking time.
Paper
You know
flower
how-
seeds.
You know how there's like a guy for every type of thing in 14? Like
Yeah.
there's a guy who fishes, right? And they know everything about they're on all fishing news.
Yeah.
Same thing with gathering, crafting, of course, raids and all that stuff. I'm sure Evil Trooper Triad, there's a couple dudes like that. Is there a flower pot guy? Is there a guy out there who's getting every flower pot filled with every latest flower and he
Well,
knows
I'm
all the
looking
ins and
at-
outs?
When Old Roses first came out, Rollo, I worked hard to get like a sort of rainbow of like from left to right of all of them to display in my apartment.
Yeah.
There's no way you can keep up with them though,
No. No.
because there's 3 varieties that is RNG whether you'll get them as well anyway. So there's work involved in the black, white, and multicolor.
Yeah.
I'm not a flower pot guy then. I'm sorry. You know my
I'd love it
qualifications.
if there's. I'd love it if there's someone in the same vein as the person that has a house with every aquarium fish. I'd love a place
Yeah.
that has every like flower
I
pot
wanted
flower.
to.
Yeah,
but
we have-
I don't know if there's enough slots in the
I don't
We
know
game
if
have
to
there
rotate
the
that.
No, well, the aquarium one was an FC, so they had
yeah.
extra
The
rooms.
Aor's an aquarium. Very cool place.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've been updating it. I need to go back and check it out.
Yeah.
I'd like to look at that.
but yeah,
you could do this on FC, right? You have the old rose room, the paper flower room.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's an idea.
new
You know,
project.
maybe you could be that, Mela. You could be the flower pot
I could be the
arboretum
flower
guy.
pot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dalamud Red's Flower Emporium.
Yeah. Are you just gonna have that inside of the FC house? like
I'll have to make a new
The
free company
speakers.
for Dalamud Red because I can't.
Yeah.
They would need
That
an
is
individual for each flower.
That's a bigger project than I think you're
Yeah, it's a
fully.
big
yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then we get some volunteers from the community and like, okay, go make a room in the FC and then we'll fill
Well, they'll
it.
have to be members of Dalamud Red's FC
Yeah.
and
Forever.
remain there.
Yeah.
What
well,
an
yeah,
honor.
but
What an honor.
just make a new character.
Yeah,
That's true. You can do that.
good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it, guys.
Good luck.
Mela's
everybody.
Arboretum. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, the Manderville Gold Saucer. New prices are available for purchase using MGP, and they've made changes to Triple Triad. As usual, they've added new cards and new opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, wow.
Now on to miscellaneous. A new category, field operations, have been added to the challenge log.
What?
Following this change, challenges related to the Forbidden Land Eureka have been moved from the other category to the field operations category.
Other category? It only took them since Stormblood to think.
Yeah.
Well, we've made Boscher as well, but there's still not enough field
Bosch
operations
didn't have
to
any.
warrant.
No, Bossy didn't have
did
any.
they not?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So it sounds like the new one will. So
That's
that'd be cool.
then.
Yeah. The following additions have been made to duty support: A Realm Reborn. Here we know this. The Sunken Temple of Karn.
Oh, goodbye,
Very
Karn.
nice.
I'm not doing your fucking puzzle no more.
Yeah.
That's not being
No.
removed.
No.
No, it's not. Dawn Trail, the Underkeep, as well, of course. They've made some changes to Wanderer's Tales. Prices available in exchange for Chloe's Gold Certificate of Commendation, Chloe's Silver Certificate of Commendation, and Chloe's Bronze Certificate of Commendation have been adjusted. This is the usual stuff, I think, but they've changed the I'll say the
Names.
following duties have been added as objectives for Wanderer's Tales: the Underkeep and Juno, the First Walk. They've changed the names of the duty roulettes. The following duty roulette names have been adjusted. Leveling done. Okay, so somehow. Okay, I'll just read it.
I think
so
they made
you
it.
guys...
It's a good change to keep.
This feels worse, but maybe
It's a really good
I
change.
thought they made it.
No, people were confused about this.
I guess so. So here we go. I'll just read it for you, audio listeners. This will be more impactful for you, I think. Leveling dungeons, parentheses, level 51 to 79. That is now called leveling dungeons, parentheses, level 51 to 59 / 61 to 69 / 71 to 79.
Because you don't do the capstone ones, and
No.
it's the 51 to 79 implies that
I mean,
you would be able to do like a level 60 dungeon.
Yeah.
I do get it, but it still reads terribly.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, it's clunky, but it is clearer.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, who the fuck?
It is a visually
Chloe's so
ugly.
annoying now,
It's
anyway.
going to look cluttered when you look at the roulette.
I
for
think
this.
Chloe's UI is could be improved these days.
Yeah.
You want something funny?
What?
I've sorry, I just noticed.
Yeah.
I've done Chloe since like it came out. I've never redeemed anything from Chloe's. I have a ton of certificates.
Oh.
I think
Have
I
you
have
done it every
one.
week?
Not every week, but for a
Okay.
long time I've done it since release, and
Ah.
I don't know.
Do you have any
Something-
golds?
I have one gold, I think.
That's
Like,
really rare, aren't they? I've never got a gold.
it's somewhere in my fucking retainer inventory, but I've never wanted to spend it. There's nothing on there. I'm like, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just too lazy to look. That could be
Yeah,
it too.
maybe.
There's a big crossover with Chloe rewards and faux hollows now, anyway. So
Yeah.
if you want to just aim for something, faux hollows is probably actually a easier go than trying to get a gold.
Yeah. We
There's
have.
lots of unique minions and mounts there, Ron. You should look at what you
Yeah.
I might take a look at it and finally burn through my like 60 tickets, silver tickets, or
I
whatever.
think the bronze even has some minions to get. So
Yeah, they knocked some down from silver to bronze. I think.
exactly,
A while ago.
yeah.
Also, they've changed. Like I said, they've changed the. They've made it clear that you're not doing the capstone dungeons, I guess, and then high level dungeons.
Mhm.
Used to say level 50 to 60, which is incorrect. Now it's high level dungeons, level 50 and 60, and the same for 70 and 80. So that one's clearer. That's a good change, actually. The requirement for high-level duties to display has been adjusted. Before it said players must reach the current level cap with at least one Disciple of War or Magic, and now it says players must complete all of the main scenario quests of the latest expansion. Okay, sure. Okay, the following additions and adjustments have been made to faux hollows, which we just talked about. The available trial. Okay. Every time we say this, but this is a terrible
Available
system.
trial.
I love FOMO for a trial.
Yeah.
A trial.
Which is already in the game.
The Jade Stoa is now Hell's Kier. Players must first complete Hell's Kier before challenging Hell's Kier Unreal. Different Unreal trials will be available in each major patch. But now you can get
Stop
this.
doing shit content, Square Enix.
This new
Yes.
mount.
It's the
Like a big anteater.
big ant. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
in. They spawn in like.
We
a
saw them
patch or
yesterday
something.
or whenever.
Yeah, we did see them yesterday.
Yeah.
They're called probably like skinwalkers or something. I don't know.
Skinwalker.
Yeah. Duties that can be recorded via the duty recorder have been changed.
Yo,
Now you can
here we
duty
go.
record
This is
Juno
big
the
news.
First Walk. They have
Yes.
removed Thalea.
Oh god, I really hope they
and
haven't
the
removed the
Interfos.
Interfos though, because I have
And
got one of the
M4
funniest.
But I still in there.
I've got the funniest Interfos ever. Duty recorded, so I really hope that's still
That's
in the
going.
game.
That's disappearing now, Mela.
what.
I'm so sorry. You need to watch it tonight. You need to watch.
I gotta
you need
record
to
it.
Record
I
it.
gotta
Screen
record
record it. Yeah.
Can one day you guys use a duty recorder on stream on like a Friday stream or something?
We've
Yeah,
used
sure.
it
Or like a
in,
Monday.
when we raided.
It is such a hassle to get
It's so
going.
bad.
It's so bad, but yeah. Okay, new emotes have been added. There's
cute.
confused.
Little
Ah.
chocobo concussion.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
yeah,
I like that one.
that's cute.
Funny if it's permanent as well.
Yeah. Do you think this might be? Is this maybe Hildebrand reward, or is it like I don't know
that
where
makes
this?
sense, yeah. Probably.
Tome Scroll and Study have been added to the special tab of the emote window. Well, it could be a PvP as well, actually. Yeah.
Oh, new looping emotes. That's
Tome
cool.
Scroll and Study are looping versions of the emotes Tombstone and Read.
Oh,
It finally
We
happened!
can scroll.
Yeah.
We can scroll forever.
We can scroll forever.
That's crazy. I never knew they were gonna do this.
No.
Yeah.
They need to do it for more emotes though.
Yeah, they do. But okay, that's good. That
That's
means
cool.
maybe they'll do it tomorrow in the future.
This is possible. Exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Updates to the battle system. The following actions can now be queued for execution: use meal, use medicine, and sprint.
That'll be good for people who use macros, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can toss them in there and it won't be stuck to the macro delay, I guess.
Medicine is also very good
yeah.
because medicine has like a very annoying like
You can't click it easily.
sometimes
The amount of times I've clicked my medicine and then moved on with my rotation,
Yeah.
it's not clicked.
it's so
Very
easily
frustrating.
interrupted before it casts.
Mm.
So I hopefully
So
this
that's actually a
this
good
will lock it
change.
in. Yeah.
The other two less important. You should meal before, and who's sprinting that one?
Yeah.
That one, the medicine one's pretty big.
Yeah, that's big. The Underkeep, the new dungeon. Oh, that looks
Ooh.
good. That's a good
That
looking
is
Wow.
nice.
grand staircase right there.
Yeah.
Players may enter with trust or duty support NPCs. You know the drill. But there you go. Item level sync has been added to the following duties: Tender Valley, the Strayborough Dead Walk, and Uewawada Field Station. The eye level sync is 730.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. That's worth noting that medicine was changed. Remember, they updated it in 7.1.
was.
It
Yeah,
is more
they-
snappy
they were-
now.
It
They
didn't have
reduced
to go through
the,
the full
uh,
animation.
No.
Reduce the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After beginning a boss encounter in any dungeon introduced prior to patch 7.0, the shortcut warp will take players to the boss arena's entrance.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. They've changed the shortcut because the shortcut will take you to the boss arena of the last boss that was killed, right? But
Yeah.
now it'll take you to the boss
To the
arena's
next boss's
entrance
arena.
that is
That's pretty
active.
good.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Less of a walk
That's
of
nice.
shame and just
Yeah.
the TP
Yeah.
of shame.
Yeah.
Nice.
No more walk of shame. Okay, recollection, new trial. Beatrix.
Yeah, look
in,
at her sword. It is the
That
housing
is Save
item
the
for
Queen
sure.
for sure.
Oh, wait, look, heel.
Yeah.
Look. It looks like the sword's poking through.
Oh my god, it does!
Oh yeah!
It's in your
Oh, it's perfect. It's in your room.
Oh,
she's
no!
stabbing me.
She's stabbed.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. So eye level 7, 15 requirement. 8 players, 60 minutes. You know how that works. We don't need to talk about this.
Yeah,
and
so that's kissable lips. We always have to mention.
Very
of course,
kissable.
Of course. Recollection Extreme requires 730 eye level or above.
I think that's not too difficult to achieve.
No. Wandering Minstrel until you
720 is the Tombstone. 730 is the Savage at the moment. So you might need a few tome pieces because that'll be what 740.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah.
But not too bad.
Okay, and then we have what we talked about, Healthcare Unreal, eye level 690, 695, sorry.
This is one of the more fun ones. Say that.
I
That's
agree.
true. Yeah.
This is one I want us to do on stream.
We'll try.
If we can get through it easily enough, then we can farm it and get some more totem poles or whatever they're called.
Yeah. The drop rate for the Wings of Ruin and Wings of Resolve have been increased. That's also what happens usually. So there you go. You can get more totems,
and you can purchase them.
Yes.
Finally, not that I have bothered to farm these. I don't even know if I've killed them on extreme. It's just hard to be interested in this fight.
It's hard to be interested. The new raid dungeon, AAC.
Well, with how Party Finder is these days.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They're ugly anyway.
The new raid dungeon, AAC Cruiserweight tier, has been added. That is 715 eye level requirement.
Very easy, very low level.
Yeah. This is for normal mode, of course. Savage is 1 week later, remember? We don't need to go through all of this, but it's the usual. You get the tokens, and you get all that stuff. And here's Savage. Please be advised that the Savage will be available a week later on April 1st. Not much to say.
Look at a gooey buddy.
Oh, she's so gooey. I don't like it.
I know. She's a gummy dude.
She looks like a Splatoon character.
Yeah. She does. Her arena, I feel like her fight's going to be the visual. It's like the honeybee one. It's the best visual one. This is the honeybee of this tier.
Yeah. Actually, those are spray paint guns too. It's cute.
Yeah, she's cool. Yeah.
She's got the splatters, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna splatter everywhere.
Then we have the eye levels are as follows: M1 is 730, M2 735, M3 740, and M4 740. So that's it.
That's standard, I think.
Yeah. And this is also the same stuff. It's eye level 760 for the
7. So tones will be 40.
Probably, yeah. 40
or 50?
No, 50.
50. 750 and then upgrade to 68.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, what is this? We're still on the
These
Savage
are the
stuff.
tokens.
Yeah, that's the tokens. Okay, they've added the following stuff to the Raid Finder, Recollection, Extreme, all the stuff that we've actually just talked about. Yeah.
Chat brought attention to something we didn't pay attention to. The new gear.
Oh yeah, it's called
for the raids. It's called Babyface Champions.
That's a key reference. I like that.
Okay, and then they've moved the old Savage to the Duty Finder and Sphinx Burden as well. Players will now receive the Echo as well in Sphinx Burden. And there are adjustments made to Juno the First Walk, and you know what it is. It's all the restrictions that are now being lifted.
Well, actually, there's
but
more
also
that's been added if you're...
tattered sheet music found in the additional treasure coffer that appears at the end of the Alliance raid can now be found in the final treasure coffer designated to each party.
So more people will get sheet music, which is good.
Yes.
I mean, there's 10 songs, and I've gotten one.
I've got one
drop
too.
rate
It's pretty low. Pretty low success rate on
the RNG, I should say. The tattered sheet music can now also be found in each party's treasure coffer that appears after each boss.
After each boss as well. So you can...
As I said, there are 10 songs.
Yeah.
How many bosses are in Juno? Like 4? So you can get a chance of like 5 sheet musics each time, I guess, which is pretty high.
Yeah.
Why 5?
The additional one at the end as well?
No, that's only in the personal one at the end now.
Yeah, it's on the personal.
They moved it for sure.
Everything has been moved. The tattered sheet music.
So it's 4 though. That's still good.
Yeah. Bonus.
The one in the everyone chest is gone. Okay.
Yes, I think that's what there's. I think the everyone chest will no longer contain tattered sheet music. Right? Is that how we're supposed to read this? I'm assuming so.
I think so.
Yeah.
It can now be found in the final treasure for each party.
Yeah, I would assume that has to mean that bonus experience points received upon completing the following duties in Duty Roulette Alliance raids has been increased. Labyrinth of the Ancients, the Void Ark, Mach, Dun Skate, the Royal City of Rabanastre, the Ridorano Lighthouse, the Orbon Monastery, the Copied Factory, the Puppets Bunker, the Tower of Paradigm's Breach, Aglaya, Euphrosyne, and Thalea.
has to be said.
Too much XP. XP economy's in tatters.
If the
Hyper
XP has
XP
been
inflation.
increased, though, for Tower, Paradigm's Breach, and Puppet's Bunkum Copy Fact, you already get like a whole level doing that.
Yeah.
So now you're going to be
Now
getting
you get more.
2 full levels.
Yeah,
Fuck
well, I guess it's nice that you get more when you just raw
Yeah.
dog it instead of doing the roulette. So
That's true.
Yeah.
But
No,
still-
this is only in
No,
the
it's
roulette.
Oh, it's only roulette? Okay,
roulette.
never mind.
These are
never mind.
roulette XP. It is
They don't.
worth noting.
They don't want you not going via the roulette.
You
if
got a roulette
when you
roller.
get to
Yeah.
the next part.
Yeah.
Roulette's forever.
It is worth noting that a lot of the dungeons are covered, but only Labyrinth and the Crystal Tower series.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they think
Interesting.
I guess,
the experience you get
you
from
get enough.
Circus Tower and Cloud and World of Darkness is enough. Yeah,
There you never
Fair.
get enough XP for doing World of Darkness. Never. It's never worth it.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah. It's a miserable time.
Experience points earned upon defeating bosses in the following alliance raids, as well as the experience points earned upon the completion of these duties, has been increased.
Decreased.
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 Decreased. As a result of this adjustment, the experience points earned from these duties should now be more in line with other alliance raids. Aglaya, Euphrosyne, Thalea.
You will not be queuing for these directly, Rollo.
No.
Only the Alliance Raid
Only-
roulette.
No, the XP economy. They're actually lowering it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
They're balancing the economy, Rollo. When speaking with
Worship ya.
Washipya in Solution 9, the position of Cloud Dark Demo Materia 2 in the list of items sold under Sublime Curiosities has been changed. This adjustment was made to
What?
align Cloud of Darkness chaotic exchange items.
Fine.
Okay.
I
That
love
required
they
a
give you
line
the
in the
precise
patch notes.
coordinates
Yeah.
of the NPC as well. So, it's at 8.7
It's
X
this
and
one.
13.5 Y.
The following
Not any of the other Uashepyas in Solution 9. So
the following
strange.
adjustments have been made to Future's Unwritten Ultimate. The weekly restriction on obtaining Oracle totems have been removed, and eye level sync has been set to eye level 735.
No, unfortunately, I feel like... Oh, no, it's Futures Unwritten. Sorry, I was reading...
Yeah, Future's Unwritten. Yeah.
I was reading Chaotic still.
This is Ultimate.
We're never doing that one.
No. Elegant tomestones of mathematics have been added. We don't need to really talk about this, but it's
No.
the same thing. You exchange your old tomes
Mhm.
for new tomes. Blah
Mhm.
blah. The following and this is showing you in like this
What
has
resolution is this?
I don't know. It's an interesting resolution. It's good enough, is what they. That is,
This must be difficult with with your glasses because it's blurry with them on and off.
Yeah. It's like, am I
It's like
wearing
being
my glasses?
tricked.
What's happening? I inhaled a cat hair. You know how this works. We don't even need to talk about it. Just
Make
exchange
sure
your
to
tomestones.
exchange
Get the new
them.
tomestones.
Or don't. It doesn't really matter.
No.
You've
no.
had a patch and an expansion to get rid of your causality and comedy from Endwalker.
Yeah, I love that they're
I think
still
I still
in
have
here.
some, but
There might be someone who still has them.
if
You
you
never know.
I still have some of the old tome.
Damn.
I'll
Would.
exchange them.
You would.
I always forget you can exchange them, and the exchange rate's terrible.
Oh, it's really bad. Yeah.
So
I mean,
it
it
feels
is,
not
but-
even worth it.
Yeah.
When you're really jonesing for some stuff for your alt jobs, my God,
Yeah,
you'll get
it's great.
tomes anywhere you can.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. The duties listed within Duty Roulette Expert have been changed as follows. Goodbye, Big Expert Roulette. Hello, 2 Dungeon Expert Roulette.
Never a good period.
Uewawada Field Station and the Underkeep is now in.
What do you mean?
the
Of course, I
Expert
don't
Roulette.
want to do the really fun ones. I want to just do Uewawada on repeat. And a
Yep.
new one.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Tender Valley runs.
Yep.
You were the best.
It is
You were
over.
the
What-
best
what an
Tender
era.
Valley.
Yeah.
I
an era.
know.
Yeah.
It was such a good start. I
Yeah.
love Tender Valley.
And because of this new dungeon, the average item level required has been increased from 690 to 705.
Oh.
They've added. So this is interesting. The Duty Roulette level cap dungeons category has been added to the Duty Finder, containing the
What?
following duties: Alexandria, Tender Valley, the Stray Burrow,
Yay, they're
Deadwalk.
back! They're back,
Yeah, they're
guys.
back,
Woo!
kind of. Yeah, well, they are back. Yeah, which is interesting. This is a new
Why are you
roulette.
saying this is?
Elegant.
No, it's not.
What?
This is high
It's
level
always-
dungeons.
No, this is
high
new.
level.
says level
this is
cap
level
category.
cap
Has
dungeons
been added.
category.
I mean,
has
it
been
didn't
added
exist
to
previously,
the
this
Duty
expansion,
Finder.
but they always add this eventually every expansion.
Yeah.
Oh, do they? I never do anything
Yes.
other than
I don't know if it's always
Alliance,
called that.
normal,
Though,
and
is it? It's
There's
not
al-
always
They've
called level cap
they have
dungeons.
changed the name, so it might
Yeah,
not
yeah.
be familiar to you.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
this, once they remove once they
Yeah, it'll be the
change
level
the
100
expert roulette,
dungeons.
this is where you do the rest of the previous capstone dungeons of the expansion.
It would usually be
Oh
called
yeah, it
level
used to be
100
called
roulette.
max.
Or
Oh yeah,
level 90 or
level 1.
High
yeah.
level
Just be whatever the
Yeah.
level
High
was,
level
yeah.
dungeons. Is this the old high level dungeons? Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah.
You get 100 heliometry and 15 mathematics. Well, this is new.
Not worth it.
For those
It's
of
not
you
worth
that.
it for that. 15, not worth it, guys.
Yeah, this is a new roulette that's showing up in your.
If
Duty
you
Finder.
need heliometry, which you might need for the relic, depending on where it goes.
Yeah.
The dungeon still gives you tomes too, as well.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
yes.
it'll-
Yes, that too. Recollection has been added to the Duty Roulette trials. Okay. June of the first work's been added to Duty Roulette Alliance raids, so it begins.
No.
And the Arcadion has been added to the Duty Roulette normal. That's the first
Yeah,
one.
Arc Cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Duty Roulette Mentor, and all of this stuff has been added to the Mentor Roulette, Underkeep, Recollection, Cruiserweight, M1 through 4. The required average item level for Duty Roulette Mentors has also been increased from 695 to 715.
Boo, mentors.
And because we have new tomestones, they've changed, obviously, what you get from the
You
roulette.
see, high level dungeons.
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
they're
separate
still-
category. Because that'll be the capstone dungeons, and then there'll be the separate one for the current.
Oh, yeah.
Current
high
capstone
level.
dungeons.
Yeah,
Yeah. I see.
they're crazy.
God, there's so many roulettes now.
I know, and
Yeah?
yet most of them aren't worth doing.
That's true.
mean,
Well, it depends on what you're after, you know?
Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Unless you need a huge amount of the non-capped tombstone, a lot of them for the time required and the potential for things to go wrong just aren't always worth it.
Yeah, well. The type of elegance... Okay, also the same stuff is happening for PvP. All the tomes are being changed.
Ooh.
Elite marks... same
Hand
thing.
hunts.
Hand hunts.
Ooh.
Which is a long list. Deep dungeons
And
as
deep
well.
dungeons.
Ooh.
And maps.
Maps.
Oh, wow.
And then they've added all these dungeons to Stone Sky Sea. Sky Sea. The following adjustments have been made to the Sunken Temple of Karn. Here you go. The Teratotar boss has been adjusted.
That's the first guy with the Doom.
Yeah. The Temple
Ooh.
Guardian boss has been adjusted.
That's the
second
guy with
boss.
the different points you attack.
And the Adjudicator, the last boss, has been
that's
adjusted.
the guy who spawns
See,
the squares.
They
on the floor.
made no mention of layout changes, Rollo.
No.
No.
But they've got rid of the Doom, which is the very I mean, it teaches you about Doom so early.
Do we know anything about the Adwadrupois, the heads? Do we know?
I feel like they would
We
mention
don't.
that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
I hope they're around.
Yeah,
They were iconic.
yeah. Okay, for PvP,
Oh, beautiful.
this horrendous mount. Series
The
7 will
spider.
end, and Series
It
8 will
looks
begin.
so uncomfortable.
It's so cool. The Magitech
I like-
Mantis.
My eyes like glazed over when I first looked at this, and it looks like the Highlander is like strapped
Yeah,
with his arms
Yeah.
pulled back or
yeah,
something.
yeah. It looks pretty horrible.
It's
first
a great
glance.
mount. It's cool.
This is, Series 8 will be held from patch 7.2 to the release of patch 7.3, during which time you can earn Series EXP and increase your Series level by participating in any PvP duty. Increasing your Series level will unlock various Series rewards.
Don't forget, this is the series.
This
If
is
you
the-
didn't finish this
this
series,
is the good one.
Yeah, I hope you've got all the stuff you want from this series, because
But don't worry. There will be a system implemented in the future to allow you to get any.
Well, they specifically said this patch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's got to be a way to get them, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, Yoshi P's promised.
He has promised. And he never lies.
no,
Mhm.
that man never lies in his life.
He's
Not
never
once.
lied.
Exactly.
Crystalline
Drama
for Crystalline Conflict, Season 13 will end and Season 14 will begin. This is for the season.
This is the one that no one cares about. Literally,
No.
0 people care about this.
This is this weird system. When the season ends, the top 300 ranking players from the North American, European, and Japanese data centers and the top 100 ranking players from the Oceanian data center will receive vouchers via the Moogle delivery service.
Oh.
Players finishing in the bronze tier or higher can claim rewards by speaking with the seasonal quartermaster at the Wolves Den Pier.
What server is it going to be?
Season 14 will be held on the following data centers. For Japan, Meteor. North America, Crystal. Europe, Back to
Yay.
Chaos.
Yes!
And Oceania,
Chaos!
Materia.
Oh, and on Materia, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Well,
The tactical crystal...
Thank God for the Oceanians. Lucky them.
The,
It'd be awful if it was held on like Gaia.
the tactical crystal's movement speed is no longer increased if it is within a distance from the center point that is less than the opposing team's progress record. Sorry. Okay, I see. So it no longer speeds up when it's...
What?
I'll read it again. The tactical crystal's movement speed is no longer increased if it is within a distance from the center point that is less than the opposing team's progress record.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in a scenario where the opposing team have got it halfway towards your base, within the distance between the center point of the arena and halfway between your base, its speed is no longer increased.
Yeah.
While the crystal's in that part.
Yes, I think.
But it will still increase as usual when you go to your progress record onward.
Yes.
It's not, honestly.
This is a very bad.
It doesn't even matter that much. Really, the game just will play how it plays, and
This is just like a minor adjustment, I guess.
It's such a strange little thing to change.
The tactical crystal's movement speed will still increase as usual if you move within your team's progress record. So there you go. The losing team's clear progress speed is no longer increased at checkpoints.
That's fair. It makes the comebacks a little bit harder, but it makes it even overall, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. The following key bindings have been added, allowing direct targeting of opposing players. So target enemy party member 1 through 5.
That's
useful. Yeah.
Because tab targeting.
Yeah.
It wasn't designed by a human in this game. It was not designed by a human.
No.
I think tab targeting wasn't intended for this many players at once.
It wasn't intended for... It's only 5 you're here. I don't think it was intended for PvP.
Yeah, 5 enemies.
The front lines, it doesn't work at all. But even in
you would argue that sometimes tab targeting in this game wasn't even designed for PvE. Like you did sometimes it just targets whatever it wants.
I've been in a one boss fight, and sometimes I've targeted something else.
Yeah,
it's that bad.
Okay. Now for Frontline, which there's going to be a lot of updates here. The following adjustments have been made to battle high rating gained upon KOing or assisting. So KO reduced from 10 to 8, and assist increased from 2 to 4. So
this is useful for some jobs that have really low KO potential.
Yeah, like healers.
Define battle high rating gain. What?
So they made it so you get less points for KOing.
You get more for assist. Sorry, I was reading them both as decrease for a second. No. That's not very nice.
No,
no, that's fair.
Yeah,
good, because assists are great for like you can just spam some AOE and then you'll gain loads of battle high now.
Yeah, yeah. The Borderland Ruins Secure campaign has returned. Woo!
Yeah.
Yes. Reignite our conflicts in the Cartano Flats.
Yeah. This is a returning champion. The following editions.
There's a whole play guide.
Yeah, there's a play guide for Secure now, which
better get on it, guys.
The following additions and adjustments have been made to the Borderlands Ruins Secure. The terrain of the arena has been adjusted. The distribution of key locations has been adjusted. Personnel displacement panels have been added to teleport players to the Heliodrome when weaponry is deployed. The amount of tactical points awarded has been adjusted in accordance with the number of key locations occupied. Players standing near the flag of key locations will be buffed with the status Sheer Will, greatly increasing damage dealt. Interceptor commander systems will now be deployed. This new enemy will use perimeter cannon, and by absorbing this attack, players may increase their rating and gain tactical points for their team.
So it encourages you to take damage. It's a risk play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
Good, though,
what
that's
these
good.
towers are for. Okay.
And that's what they mean when they say sometimes you might want to stand in these.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
The pattern of enemy appearances has been adjusted. The actions executed by interceptor drones and interceptor nodes have been adjusted. After defeating interceptor drones, the party that contributed the most damage will gain battle high rating for all its members.
Oh, that's a difference. Oh my god, that's
Oh.
actually a really good change.
Yeah.
That's cool.
When interceptor drones are deployed, an interceptor drone alpha may appear. Defeating these rare enemies will reward players with more tactical points than regular interceptor drones.
Damn, the alpha is gold.
Yeah. When the
So much
interceptor
cooler.
node's HP is reduced to 0, it will regain all its HP up to 5 times.
Oh!
Each time its HP is reduced to 0, teams will be awarded tactical points according to their contribution of damage dealt.
Better.
Okay, that'll make it last a little bit longer.
Yeah, make it feel less like a waste of.
That's why the points were so high. Remember when they demoed that? Because,
Yeah, it was very high. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I like
Before
that.
you're up there for like 30 seconds because
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the timings were so awkward. It was like if you're not there, you've lost. So
Yeah.
this seems better.
Visual and/or audio effects have been added to moments when tactical points are awarded for defeating monsters or successfully navigating their attacks. Oh, nice. Okay.
Fine, that's useful, I guess.
Gives you that dopamine rush every time.
Yeah.
The frontline
Chasing that.
campaign info window has been added. Okay. There you go. That's
Is this for all? Or is this just for example, will this display when in Shatter all of the nodes are about to spawn, or is this just for this mode for weapon display?
It doesn't say anything about Shatter, so Oh, this says
probably just for this then.
PvP HUD layout can be adjusted in the Borderland runes secure in frontline or in the Wolves Den pier. That seems to
Okay, so it's probably just for this.
just here.
I mean, Shatter would only work for the smalls because the larges are dependent on the others being destroyed.
True.
But there's it, or like Kageyama's one when the Clockwits are about to spawn. Or,
They might. I mean,
That's fair.
Cloud9 when the storms. Well,
this is the kind of feature that is implemented in one piece of content, and then slowly maybe they'll start implementing it in others. So yeah,
there's ways this could be used.
Yeah. New items. Here's the items again. The stuff we saw.
The tombstone gear, and this is the crafted gear. Very cool.
Sorry, the astrologian weapon is interesting.
Oh,
That's kind of cool though.
It's cool. I like it when it's not just the glow.
Yeah,
I agree.
The dying interface has been adjusted. This adjustment is to accommodate the additional dies. Oh, it's just to add another slot.
Dies plural though, because we know there's the metallic green, but
there are
maybe
more.
there's more.
There are
two
plural.
of them. I believe we also saw a metallic red.
Guys, 25 new dice confirmed.
The following. Okay. Well, see, we're not going to read.
All.
No, we're not reading them all. The
Luke
following
said he would
items
read them all.
now have 2 die channels, and it is a. It's a list.
Jesus.
It's almost all.
Oh, the blades gear. Okay.
Yeah, it's almost all the relic stuff, and then some cash shop items.
Yeah, that's the Yustola stuff.
Yeah.
The
Starlight tunic.
So, yeah, you can still buy it on the Mug Station.
Ooh, the Krell bikini. Okay.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, there's a lot here. The following items can now be equipped regardless of gender: black feathered flat hat and red feathered flat hat.
No, my gender hats.
That's the
hats.
Is it the Valentine's Day?
How can both men and women wear black feathered flat hats?
This is from 2015.
These are Valentine's hats.
Game is woke and it's over. I can't believe
so
this.
Fucking
with the
over,
2
dude.
hats.
These are Valentine hats from 2016.
Jesus wept.
God. What's
Gendered
next?
hats.
We can all wear the same shoes.
Wait, am I going crazy too? Are these hats not exactly the same?
They are.
The feather is different.
It's just
The
the
feather's
feather.
different, right?
Just the feather. That's all that's different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the hat is exactly the
Well,
same.
yeah, because the women could wear the red feather and the men could wear the black feather, but now anyone can wear anything.
Everyone knows
Now,
that
how
only
am I
men
supposed to
wear
tell what
black
gender
feather.
people are?
Oh my god, you guys are like fucking assaulting me. Verbally assaulting me.
So stupid. The following additions have been made to the
Great
glamour
game.
dresser. When creating an outfit glamour, the location in which each individual gear piece was previously stored is now displayed in the log window. The following
I
marks...
don't know what that means.
What?
As an
It's
armoire or
words.
dresser.
I don't know.
You'll know if it comes
Oh,
from the
I
armoire
see.
or dresser.
Okay.
Sometimes...
And possibly if it's part of an outfit or if it's just a separate like piece that you have in your dresser as well.
Okay.
I do like the outfit icon. That's very useful.
Yeah.
The outfit's good, yeah.
Yeah, the following...
But they need to fix it, okay? There's one issue I have with the outfit in the glamour dresser because there are some outfits that have multiple bottom pieces or multiple top pieces.
Yes!
And you can't put them all in the dresser. You have to pick one that goes in there.
I see.
And then the other one just goes in the other slot in the like the body piece or the leg
Yeah.
piece separate.
Fix
It's
it
annoying.
right now.
Yeah. The
And
following...
just let me add things that are in the glamour dresser already is outfits. Just let me convert them. It can't be
That's
that
also fair.
complicated.
The following marks can now display on stored item icons. A mark indicating an item can be used as part of an outfit glamour. A mark indicating... I'm sorry, I don't know
Molding of
why this is hitting me, but like this symbol, the way it looks, the resolution, it gives me like a Nintendo DS symbol.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's an icon in the DSi wear section.
Yeah. A mark indicating an item is part of an outfit glamour and has been saved as an outfit.
Useful, so you know not to
Yeah.
remove it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's nice. I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah. The outfit glamour category has been added to filter settings. Okay.
Filter settings.
Yeah.
Yes, Mela. The filter. The filter. You know the filter settings.
As in as in mailer, it means only show me out gear pieces that are already part of outfits.
Yeah.
A part of glamour plates.
Yeah, in the filter settings.
What are we doing?
What's
Let's
the
move
filter
on.
settings?
Let's move on.
Neo Kingdom Gear will be purchased in exchange for sacks of nuts.
Yay! Rubulja.
That's what
Bulja.
happens. That's what always happens with old Tome Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain items
For the
can
glamour.
now be sold, desynthesized, and submitted as export deliveries or used in materia extraction.
So we looked at an old set of patch notes from I think 3.1 or 3.2. They used to have every piece of gear that this was added in the patch notes, and they had it in a very unappealing way of showing data, where instead of dot points, it was just gear piece / gear piece / gear piece
Oh, yeah.
for like 50 lines.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we've lost something.
Yes.
Okay.
Secondary attributes have been adjusted for the following items.
Oh my god, are they the exquisite Zwilk horse blades?
Nailed it. Exquisite swell. I don't know what happens. What is happening? A critical hit and direct hit rate has been changed to determination instead. It's that's what's happened here. It's the same.
Isn't that bad? That's
number?
a worse substat because usually prioritize critical hit,
You won't
direct hit,
usually,
and
yeah.
then debt.
I think you'd rather DH than debt.
unless it's just a weird threshold thing that it's like not doesn't.
Maybe
make
the
sense.
rest of the
Well, maybe
gear
they didn't
would-
want you to have these stats to begin with.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This Will was my favorite FF8 character.
Yeah. Exquisite Renaissance brush. The same thing.
Ooh.
No, not the same thing actually.
No,
Critical
not the same
hit,
thing.
No, this one does have DH,
and
but it swapped the values.
it swapped the values. Yeah, critical hit and direct
So it's
hit
more
rate has
crit.
had. Yeah, they've been swapped.
Very good stuff. Good
Yeah.
changes.
That's a big buff. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The description of certain pugilist arms have been updated to indicate that weapon appearance may take precedence over the display of hand gear. What?
I mean, yeah.
Why is that funny? That's
Sorry.
a really good quality of
I
life
mean, it's
upgrade.
useful, but at the end of the day, you'll notice pretty quick. You don't need to be told in advance. You
But,
can
yeah.
just...
Yeah,
So,
but you can
it's
do
like
it before you
on-
buy something.
Right.
I guess.
mean,
I
I feel like
suppose there's a few cases where this would be useful.
Yeah.
I normally would preview like a full outfit I want
So,
and see what happens.
oh, it's for like, oh yeah, because some of the hand weapons are like literally just like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
some of them
like a
sheath
glove.
to your hips, and some of them sheath onto your
Mhm.
actual hands.
yeah. New miner and botanist gathering points have been added.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh, hopefully not new folklore books though. We won't need them.
I don't think they normally add those after
No.
the base
Thank
expansion.
No. New items have been added to gathering points. The location of certain gathering points in Yaktel have been adjusted.
Oh,
That's for the society quest coming later.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, of course.
An effect now
the
displays when the collector's standard and collector's high standard statuses are active. Oh.
I wonder what effect that is.
Yeah.
New fishing holes have been added. And the
New holes. Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, and the following fish can now be caught using golden stonefly nymph bait,
Oh,
mudfish,
it's not far.
and Yaktel catfish.
It's not far till my retirement for sure. Now that I've capped jobs,
Yeah.
I'll get into that fishing game.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
A feature to batch select required
is really
materials by quality.
This is really
has been
good,
added
yeah.
to the crafting log. If you lack the sufficient quantity of required materials, only the amount in your possession will be selected. Oh,
You can just because when you like have this window open,
yeah,
and then buy things, it doesn't
yeah.
autofill
It doesn't
them.
update.
This
yeah.
is a great way.
Oh, this is great.
Mhm.
This is a very good change. Okay.
And look at that
I mean-
delicious branch bearer fruit.
Oh,
This is
yes.
also useful because it means you don't have to individually increase the amount of HQ items you want to use for the
You
craft.
can max.
It'll
them if
just
you
use
wanna.
whatever you have.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Can't believe we have blue bananas in this game.
Yeah.
Magical.
Level requirements for master crafting recipes have been removed.
Okay.
What?
I mean, I guess it's kind of arbitrary because you either you if you can't
Yeah,
make
the
them, you
stats
can't
anyway.
make
I
them.
mean,
Yeah,
this- this-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, yeah. I mean, they're also incredibly rare still. You need to think about the next step of crafting. I think
Again?
Like, well, there's crafting is like easier than ever. People who like actually live on crafting hate crafting now because it's like too easy for them.
Is it
They
too
need more
easy?
things like
I mean, I guess maybe
For
it just,
for the people who like really care about crafting. They don't really like crafting anymore.
I feel like crafting
Okay.
constantly gets updates and changes and new skills.
It
and
needs like
adjustments. I still
Like
like.
expert recipes were a really good system. They had a lot of interesting.
I mean, the system isn't
um,
gone. I'm assuming now with the new relic that they're gonna.
That'll probably have
It's
it.
gonna
yeah.
have it,
It's
for
usually for relics and for the diadem.
And
the-
usually,
the-
actually, when they added the new relic in last expansion, they
Endwalker.
Endwalker, they changed the system, the expert system. Remember, they added new conditions. They added
That's
like
true.
they always-
yeah.
they're probably
there's
gonna
work
make
to be
some
done there, but they
adjustments.
do. Yeah, yeah. Bring back whistle while you work.
No one's asking for that.
God.
I don't think I ever used it, so I don't.
No,
I don't think I ever.
It's a
clicked that button.
mysterious. Was
It's
always
such
a
a
mysterious
bad
skill.
skill.
I never knew
Yeah.
exactly how to use it.
It's so complicated.
Yeah. The level cap for desynthesis has been increased from 720 to 740.
Oh,
God damn it! Now I need to go catch more capped level fish.
Yeah.
yeah. Keep desynthing.
New mounts, the wings with Save the Queen
Yeah.
and the cape.
I don't like it, but
I think this one's
Lukiel likes
kind
it.
of cool. I don't. Yeah, kind of. I don't know why. Mounts can now be summoned while moving. Big.
We saw
Big
that.
change. We
Big
talked about
change.
this last week. Though.
Yeah. Yeah.
A real game now.
Yeah. New
Oh.
Chocobo barding.
Oh my god, he's like a pipe. You know, like a pipe runner. Isn't he?
Yeah, it does look like a pipe. New minions, the beagle that we saw earlier,
Mhm.
among many others. New faceware.
Wow.
Uh,
Well, one
Wait,
of them's
hold
cooler
on.
than the other.
Aren't
Remember the
these-
faceware system that they added?
Oh, they've become faceware. Right. See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. They haven't. I don't think any of the faceware they've added, Lakiel, is actually new. I think
Nice.
it's all
Okay.
gear that
Nice.
existed.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're right. Nice.
I mean, I have seen people saying that they wish you could swap the eye that the eye patch covers.
Right.
So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's
what an
lots of black
exciting...
mage gear where one of the eyes is covered. So if I have an eye patch on the other eye, that would be a really cool.
It's just what an exciting addition that they've added.
I know, goggles
The
and an eye patch.
1.0 goggles and a leather patch.
Yeah,
But,
really
hey,
ugly goggles.
Yeah. Okay. System graphical update. Graphical adjustments have been made to player character models based on feedback from the
Yeah.
community. In conjunction with these adjustments, players can obtain a vial of Fantasia from the Wandering Moogle in Old Gridania for a limited period of time. Another free Fantasia!
Yay!
There's so many. You can get so
Add
many
to my
Fantasias
collection.
now.
Yeah.
I've used one Fantasia, I think, or two. I got some fucking stockpile at this point.
Yeah, when I got back from A Realm Reborn, I said this before, when I came back from 1.0, the only thing I did, I used my one Fantasia, which was a veterans... all 1.0 players got one, I think, to change my nose. That was it.
Clever.
That's it. And then, of course, we've done it once when I...
What did you do with
transformed
all
into
your
Roderick.
original items on your 1.0 character?
Don't talk about it. Shadow quality.
But also,
Yeah?
Oh, well, I was
Sorry.
also going to say, this one, again, will only be available until 7.3. And for those of you watching live, this is also your last reminder, if you haven't gotten it yet, to get the one from the Wandering Moogle for 7.2 before the
Yes.
patch.
This is a message.
The maintenance starts.
This is a message to
And is
those
that
of you...
separate from the quest line about Fantasia? As
Yes,
well?
it's separate.
That's
but
a
you-
different
That
one.
dude just
quest
gives
line,
it to
That
you.
the one from the the one from the quest that they added is available indefinitely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to double check the Moogle. I don't know if I got
There's
the
a
Moogle
message
one or not.
to those of you that are watching the VOD of this on YouTube. It's too late.
Mm.
But I mean, you can still get it again.
You can get it
Get another
again,
one.
but you've missed out on a Fantasia
Yeah.
Yeah.
forever.
Oh.
You will never live this down.
I
No.
mean, I think I know that a lot of people talk about how greedy Square Enix is, and to a certain extent, that's very fair. The fact that they're willing to give like their most sold item away for free, like
And that they
repeatedly.
were willing to change the way it functions to basically give you a free pass for an hour to do
For an hour.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that was
it's
a
very,
massive change.
It's a very nice quality of life thing that they've done.
Okay, shadow quality has been adjusted. Multiple light sources are now factored when casting shadows, leading to improved shadow quality for characters and mounts in group pose and in certain cutscenes. This is probably for the old cutscenes from a pre-graphical update, because the shadows cast in those cutscenes are very bad in many cases. It has made them look very strange. So hopefully that's going to be fixed with this. Also, sure, other things will look better now, but there you go. The following adjustments have been made to certain NPCs. Model quality, texture resolution, and material qualities of faces have been improved.
Wow.
Texture resolution and material qualities of gear have been improved. So this is just the
That's good.
Well, this is, and they specify this is for NPCs from Realm Reborn, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker.
Yes.
I'm
All
glad
the
they just
old
improved them.
all the old relics have had their
This is
texture
quite
Zay-
exciting, actually.
Not Zetas.
Not Zetas, I'm talking about just base, the original
Well, no, not just
no.
base.
All
no,
of
no.
them, but
Oh, except for
these ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
why?
every stage except Zetas.
They were already cool enough.
Oh, that's weird. Oh god, this list is much longer than I remember. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, well, all of the old Realm Reborn relics except for the Zeta, I guess.
Mm-hmm. They
And a
are
lot of
cool. I
other
mean, they're all
things.
cool.
Go check that out yourself.
Yes.
I'm not going to sit here and read that. Vegetation in the following areas will now be rendered in high resolution.
What?
Wow, it's so lush. I
That
just
is
want to
lush.
chew on it like a cow.
This will apply-
and graze.
This will apply to cities, fields, instanced events, the diadem. For
3.x
duties.
to 6.x areas.
Oh yeah, 3.x and 6.x areas, yes. For instance dungeons, raids, Eureka expedition areas, and save the queen areas.
Eureka?
So
Is diadem not considered a duty anymore?
it is a public
No,
area
well,
because
It's
you just
you can
go
go
there
in and
to
out of
gather.
it very easily.
Yeah.
Is
There's
there
a
no
du-
time limit?
There is a time, it's 3 hours.
Well, then why is it not a duty?
I don't know.
because
Wow,
it's so
that's-
special.
Yeah, it does say instanced events as well.
It's
so,
a public, yeah, because it has no combat. Maybe
yeah, there's no combat.
I guess
maybe
so.
a duty implies combat.
Yeah. The reason why
The
Realm Reborn,
overworld has combat.
you'll have to send
Diadem
a mail
has
to
no
Square Enix
possible-
and ask.
Yeah.
I don't know. We are not from there.
If they,
I
you
don't
can
know.
get to change the patch notes before the final ones go. Yeah, I'll be very
Yeah.
impressed.
No, I'm just curious as to what the definitions they internally use.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a public area, I guess.
It
That's
has
all it is.
It has people who are there who aren't in your party.
Yeah.
No, but then no, I don't know.
I don't. Who knows? Who
Yeah,
knows?
exactly. I don't.
The diadem
no
is
logic.
special, and I guess it just doesn't
It
fit
is
in
special.
under duties for them. I guess. Anyways, the reason why Realm Reborn isn't here because they got this treatment.
They got a
last,
recent pass. Yeah.
patch.
Mm-hmm.
The following adjustments have been made to objects in fields and cities. So you'll see. Oh my goodness. Well, this is
Goodness gracious, the
yeah.
textures.
The textures,
I mean,
dude.
the texture work is good.
We saw
They've
similar
also added
things.
a bit of clutter.
Yeah,
Yeah, we saw similar things with the Sapphire Avenue exchange
Mhm.
previously.
yeah,
That one's much. I think
This
one's
one's
a bigger
very
change.
nice.
yeah.
New bush, very cool.
And this is Thavnir.
Yeah. The
and
number of
that's actually
objects
a pretty huge change.
have been increased, polygon count has been increased, and texture resolution has been increased. So
Damn.
it's happening, folks. The world
Yeah.
is becoming more.
Yeah,
be
there'll
the
be no
exceptions.
zone to hide.
This will apply to 3.x and 6.x areas, cities, and fields. No changes have been made to the Kurthus Western Highlands.
Why?
They're already
Perhaps-
perfect.
Perhaps the zone that is the most. I mean, I know that that's on purpose. It's supposed to be barren, but for God's sake, it's a horrible looking zone. The Raktika Greatwood, the Tempest, or Ultima Thule.
See, I can understand the Tempest and Ultima Thule because there is things that happen there depending on your progress, so they'd probably have to do it on multiple layers.
Mhm.
Raktika might be because it's already very busy and they need to spend more time on it.
That might.
Kurthus, I don't know what it is with Kurthus.
No.
I think they could easily add a bit more clutter to Kurthus Western just to like make it feel a bit more.
Yeah, it is hard.
Maybe they
varies.
specifically want to do certain ice, like physics, not physics, but like ice graphics that they can't do yet, or they haven't
Maybe.
had a chance to
that
do
would be
yet.
nice.
There
Some
also
new,
might just be
shading on the ice.
might just also be because there's nothing to do there. They can't really add. I mean,
That
this
was
is
my original theory.
It's supposed to be desolate and like destroyed. Essentially, it's just nothing. It's just snow.
Yeah, but maybe they want more of the ice in the zone to be like opaque in some ways, and they haven't
maybe.
got the technology to do it yet. I don't know.
These, yeah, and I
could
think
be,
maybe
yeah.
these would maybe therefore require more work, so they couldn't do it in this
Could be.
pass. So who knows?
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully they will look at it.
Yeah, the number of shadows cast in rooms in the following areas have been increased from 2.x to 6.x areas: Twin Adder Barracks, Maelstrom Barracks, the Battle Hall. Wait. Oh, okay.
Why not the Immortal
Flames Barracks? That's interesting.
Yours,
Already perfect.
either already perfect, or your lighting is by default shit, and there's nothing they can do
Excuse
about
me.
Nothing can be done.
The Battle Hall,
It has a window.
Yulmore the Canopy, and certain instanced events. Okay. For system. Okay, so this confirms what we were talking about. This is for the entire game. So the general action sprint now grants the jog status once the effect expires. Jog affords a more modest speed increase, but has an unlimited duration. The effect can be manually deactivated and expires when enmity is generated. So it's not just Sanctuary.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. This is
That's
a
dope.
huge update.
That is
it.
pretty
Jog
big.
is. I'm curious as to what the percentage increase jog is compared to sprint, because would it make Peloton irrelevant? I would have to
Good
assume Peloton makes you
question.
faster still than jog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because it doesn't
They
say
would
that it
have
can't
to.
be used in duties.
No.
No, this is permanent globally.
Huh. Yeah, that's
and
interesting.
is unlimited, so it has to be slower than Peloton.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or Peloton will have to be increased.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Or
either way,
removed.
it's just Peloton's going to increase it even more. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume so. Okay.
I don't think there's any place that like Peloton use kind of matters. You know, I mean,
No.
it's just
It never matters.
Yeah.
No, it's just nice when you're running like Labyrinth and you want to move on to the next boss quickly. The following additions and adjustments have been made to the actions and traits window. A display option to list actions by function has been added for Disciples of the Hand and Land.
Yeah, put on the
This is
flow
really
chart
useful.
for the, the
Yeah.
crafting.
I mean, this is really useful because a lot of them very nebulously named.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have like the synth stuff and the quality stuff all in the same section. And I'm sure
Yes.
if you're new, it's kind of confusing what's your max level.
It's not just nebulously named, nebulously depicted in thumbnail.
Yeah, the pictures mean nothing. I know why they do it, but I actually really don't like that they have unique images per crafter.
I understand that.
Oh yeah, that's like
Because
like
you never
needlessly
quite like,
detailed.
It's so annoying. I
Yeah.
just want to know what all the skills are from quick sight.
Yeah, I agree. New actions corresponding to targets marked with different signs have been added to the General tab. When multiple targets are marked, using relevant actions will cycle through targets numbered from lowest to highest. Please continue to use macros for targeting specific numbered signs.
I don't ever.
Okay.
What? I mean, that's useful
Yeah.
for certain people, but
Yeah.
I
Sure,
just don't know
I need
anyone
to
who's
see this
using
in
macros
action.
for fights in this way. But I kind of like it, I guess. So you could have,
Macro. Yeah.
if you had the sleep button, you could do like cast sleep on like /bind target and then /sleep.
Yeah.
And then it would target the one with the bind on and cast sleep. I mean, that could, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like
But they don't work that well because I remember when we used to raid,
yeah.
I used to set it so I would. I tried to do a macro, so I would cast Shirk on the off tank,
Yeah.
so I didn't have to like manually target,
Yeah.
and it didn't always work.
Okay. Well,
So I don't know if.
well, we'll have to see how this works in practice. The duties category has been added. The category includes the following actions: duty action 1 and duty actions 2. So there you go. In order to prevent server congestion, we'll be implementing multiple field instances for Solution 9, Heritage Found, and the areas newly added in patch 7.2. So there you go. That's
Mysterious.
Yeah.
The newly added areas.
Yes.
That presumably will be
the field.
Like a hub.
It'll be the field instance areas, probably, right?
They're not in 7.2.
There will be
7.25 is still 7.2, isn't it? Or no, I guess not. They're just talking about actual launch 7.2.
It could be two things. It could be the field
it's an
instances,
instance
but it could
area.
be.
It's just an MSQ.
There will be
area.
when you finish the Underkeep, there will be a room where you're going to fight Beatrix, but there will be other players there.
I think they will do that. Yeah, I think there will be like a because we know that the story is also going to take place in the castle. We saw a screenshot of the crown in there.
There'll be things. There'll be things like
Yeah. They've added new achievements and titles tied to all the new stuff that we've just talked about. We can't go through
the tank achievements from the new dungeon as well.
Yeah. The following additions and adjustments are made to retainers. New items can now be obtained from quick exploration ventures. The Gil currency symbol now appears next to the amount of Gil entrusted shown in the retainer window.
Useful.
Okay.
Yeah. With the exception of gear, trade items are now displayed in the log window. The following online statuses will now also display when display class or job icons with nameplate is selected. Recruiting. Oh, finally. What a curse it has been to use that symbol, because you can't see if people are having, like, if they have a party finder up, or if they're AFK, or anything.
Or if they're in camera mode.
Yeah, you can.
Like, how am I meant to know?
Yeah. Recruiting party members, looking for party member, party leader, crossworld. Huh?
What?
That must be a mistake. Away from keyboard, viewing cutscene, and camera mode. It's probably, yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Doesn't it feel like the top one's a longer line than the one? But no,
it does. Yeah, I think it is an.
I think it's an optical illusion.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's weird. I don't like that.
The following additions and adjustments have been made to portals. New accents have been
Portraits.
added. Sorry. Portals. portraits.
Portals.
New accents have been added.
Oh, Yorkshire.
These are for these. These are for Palace of the Dead in Heaven on High. Similar to Eureka Orthos, they're probably adding ones
God,
that you
these-
get once you cap them.
I quite like them.
They look like abstract shit posts, you know?
They do, but I kind of like them.
Like a meme from like 2050 that we're not meant to see yet. You know?
With the ground level on these memes.
Yeah.
The ice pumpkin. Those were the days.
Yeah, you know, when the ice pumpkin comes out, you know the flame board's gonna be there.
New posters have been added. Yeah, okay. Anyways, new portrait accents for adventurer plates. That's
nice.
crazy.
Oh, that's
You'll never
cool.
you'll
That's
never
from
This is
get it.
ultimate. This is
That's
for
from
ultimate.
the ultimate.
One
Yeah.
day
Look how
I'll
nice
be good
it
at this
is.
game.
Yeah.
This is you. I probably didn't watch last week's episode, Rollo, but this is Yoshi P in Famitsu said that this portrait accent was filled with Chunibyo feelings.
I see it. It is very Chunibyo. Look at that. So dark and mysterious and powerful and angsty.
Yeah. Yeah. Following additions, they made some changes to group posts. They added the depth of field effect has been adjusted.
Finally.
They've added more. I mean, this is a nice depth of field effect. You know, got that. You know, very tight. Depth
Maybe
of
I'm
field.
not. Maybe I'm not an expert with G pose. I feel like when I've used depth of field in the past, it doesn't apply to separate parts of your own character.
Well, I think that hand is much closer than you think.
Yeah.
You have to, yeah. I think if he wasn't doing the animation and his hand was close to his side, he would.
Yeah. This is just a very. It's just very tight.
They've done
so
it
it's-
really well.
Yeah,
They've done it really well now.
So the values 0.5, 0.56, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.91, 1.1, and 1.2 have been added to the depth of field slider.
Finally, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, well, I know that shit.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
default value.
I took a photography class once.
Default value has been changed from F5.6 to F2.5.
Okay.
Sure.
The
Okay,
range-
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing.
The range of focal length parameters for manual focus has been increased from 0 to 100 to 0 to 400.
That's probably why he's able to get a much tighter depth
Come on,
of field
Noah, you can
between
do
the for
There you
the
go.
fore and back.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll have you know, it's called f-stop too, not
it is
just
called
F.
F-stop. You're
And
right.
f-stop, that's right.
New stickers
Yeah,
have been
thank you.
added. The patch logo frame has been updated with a patch 7.2 logo.
I like the
Wow.
next
Okay.
opponent one.
This is
Yeah.
a update to the blacklist that we've been
Oh.
following this story.
Yeah.
In
I
a,
forgot about this already.
yeah. Here we go.
I'd forgotten for a little bit. I was so free, but now
Prepare
here I am.
yourself.
Okay, the following adjustments have been made to the blacklist. In accordance with measures introduced in patch 7.2 to help prevent the identification of account IDs that are not displayed in-game, relevant saved client data has been reset. We apologize for any inconvenience caused and ask for your understanding as we introduce these measures. Although information registered on the blacklist has been preserved, characters blacklisted prior to patch 7.2 will be displayed as character name could not be retrieved, and any saved comments will be deleted. As a result, players will no longer be able to distinguish between characters blacklisted prior to patch 7.2. To have blacklisted character names display once more, please consider removing relevant characters from the blacklist and registering them again. We
Oh, you know which one
apologize
to
for the
remove.
inconvenience.
Yeah, do you think I remember their names? I won't be able to see them. You'd need
You'd need to
I
know the order
suggest-
you
It
blacklisted
shouldn't
people.
matter.
I
'cause
suggest
you've just
But yeah,
blacklisted
I
them anyway.
suggest if you want to be able to keep track of who you've blacklisted, get a screenshot now.
Yeah, that's true.
All information registered on the mute list has been deleted. Players will be unable to blacklist characters that were registered as contacts prior to patch 7.2 via their contact list.
Yeah, contact lists tend not to stick around after patches anyway.
So will this break that one plugin?
Well,
I
fingers
mean, they've
crossed.
already
They
had it
claim-
removed.
Yeah, they have had it removed, but obviously, you know the clones are out there. But
Yeah.
they say that they have they've introduced measures
been
to
putting
prevent
measures.
the identification of account IDs that are not displayed in game. So
Okay, I guess we'll see.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
For
s-
now, we have to trust they've done their duty,
Yeah.
and we will see what the outcome of that is.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, and then we have the text commands part.
Commands.
We don't need that. Following
This
adjustments.
is interesting.
Data center travel. Let's add an update. Destination worlds are now listed in a random order. This adjustment is designed to alleviate system stress caused by players tending to select destination worlds from the top of the list.
Lazy people.
On the data center.
It's just like voting mailer.
Yeah.
You want to be at the top of the list.
Oh, good on that's a clever idea.
On the data center travel confirmation screen, the cursor is now positioned above the proceed button by default.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
So
when you travel,
auto focuses you on proceed for no reason.
Yeah.
Doesn't the world list kind of suck then if you're traveling? Because there's times when you want to go through each world if you're market board surfing.
Write it down.
And now, no, it worked fine. Oh, this sucks.
No, Rollo, because this is quite frankly, you shouldn't be. Yeah, you skin flint going between every world trying to get cheapest. Just use Universalis, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not official, Mela. It's not an official tool.
No,
I'm trying to do things in game properly.
Additions have been made to the auto translation. Blah 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 blah. Music now loading this. The now loading text displayed while logging in has been removed.
How am I gonna know if it's loading?
This adjustment is to reduce discrepancies between different platforms and languages.
Okay. Weird, but fair.
So I guess we just have the Moogle. No, don't remove the Moogle.
The Moogle better be there.
The post Moogle has to still be there.
I love the post.
It's over.
To be honest, I only really play now to see the now loading screen with the Moogle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing keeping you going.
Yeah, if that's gone, then I don't know what's left for
me. Yeah, my gameplay experience. The following additions and adjustments are made to the launcher. A portion of the design has been altered.
Oh, God.
The name of the Lodestone tab. Guys, can I have a button so I can go back to the previous version, please?
What the hell?
The name of the...
Literally unplayable.
Which portion?
God, I missed the old launcher. The name of the Lodestone tab in the menu.
Shiny buttons.
Yeah, at the top of the launcher has been changed to Community. Selecting the tab will open the Community menu, from which players can access the Lodestone event and party recruitment, Community Finder, and blogs.
Community Finder.
We can finally
going through all the Japanese blogs.
That's my favorite part.
Reading their blogs.
It's reading the blogs. But hey, you can
Went to Gridania today.
Man, I want you to start like blogging on that.
I'd love to. Honestly,
blogging.
I really wish that the West took the system on board as well.
Yeah.
Every week, Mela, I want like a Mela update. What's Mela been to in the world of Eorzea?
But I want it to be bad. I want it to just be like,
oh,
I went.
Ate a grape.
I repaired my gear in Limsa Lominsa today. End of blog.
That's it.
Yeah.
Been really getting to yogurt lately.
But you also have and then there's a picture of your character with the repair NPC and a picture of the yogurt. That's it. That's your blog.
That would be funny.
New backgrounds have been added. Alphino, Alize, Yostola, Uriange, Thancred, and Estinian. There you go.
Where's the Wuklamot one? I want people to be angry when they.
I think she's
It's already in the game.
It's already in there.
On the launcher?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever look at it? Because I added some with the last patch.
There's a whole bunch.
I think I'm still on the old launcher.
Oh, you're Rollo's using the old launcher.
Yeah,
okay. No further questions about that, Your Honor. All right. That's patch.
I didn't know you could still go on to the old one.
I don't know.
Okay, right?
No, I didn't either. I thought they'd removed it at this point.
That's all you need to know about 7.2. That's all you need to know. Now you're ready. You're all caught up. That's what's about to launch. If you're watching this video on YouTube, it's either patch day or maintenance day. It's probably going to be patch day, isn't it? But now you know what to look for in the game. That's it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. For North Americans, that is the last day where we're going to be delayed, I think, for... delayed. We're 1 hour late for North Americans that are watching live, but we will catch up after next week. So
Daylight savings is
one
the
more
30th
episode
of March.
I need to send out a message to a commenter. I need to know It might be the same person. I feel like for the
Yeah, it's
past
the same person.
three episodes, it'd be like, when are you gonna stream yourself rating? Are you gonna do rating? I have to know why me specifically.
Yeah, why?
Why? I'm not against it.
It's also funny because in the last episode, you weren't even there.
Yeah, you already did.
Did I mention something about Savage rating that I didn't?
Do you even do Savage?
Have you mentioned that you were going to do that?
No, maybe a while ago. I mentioned that I pugged it, some of it before. I don't ever finish it though. I'm too lazy.
Well, here you
go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's
there's someone out there that really wants me to do it, so maybe I will.
There you go.
Whoever you are, keep asking because one day you'll get your answer.
One day you'll get an answer to that. Maybe, DM Rollo. No, don't DM. I'm not opening that can of worms. Don't DM any of the speakers. Thank you. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in the poster if you're watching live. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.